Recording has started. What the hell was going on in this campaign?
Violence.
We were leaving the hotel and just keeping going.
Yeah.
We need to decide which way to go.
We killed a bunch of zombies in a field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you were going to.
We went to the temple.
You were here at the trenches,
Mhm.
and you disposed of some very, very old ghosts that have been there for a very long time.
Yes.
And then you went on to the temple, where you rested and leveled up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's where the I'm okay with the feat I have now. It's armor and swiftness.
Oh god, the goblins are here. Let me get rid of them. They're very
But
distracting.
we had a weird fever dream about a bunch of goblins.
Yeah. They were saying something like tuggy tuggy tuggy.
That sounds like what they would say.
Yeah.
It really does. Clearly, somebody figured out how the drawing tools work for the first time.
We're
Dick and
smart.
balls?
Immediate dick and balls.
What's this about dick and balls? Oop.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Alfred.
What's all this about dick and balls?
I was summoned.
Wow.
Anyway.
Here's Wonderwall.
Look at this cool group of people sitting around this table.
Yeah, we rested here at the temple.
In the morning, at whenever everybody gets up, you find phasing into view a summoned breakfast of lots of good, healthy proteins, excellent, the good kind of fats, avocados and things. It's sort of a health oriented, but still robust breakfast. The Apsu monks being somewhat focused on that.
Wait, what?
Nice of them.
The temple food is very healthy.
Where the fuck are we?
You are at the Temple of Apsu, I believe.
Mhm.
When the fuck did we get there?
Oh, I think Josh left like right before the end of the previous session, if I
Yeah, it was
remember
at
right.
the end of last session.
Y'all were leveling up last I knew. What the fuck happened?
This is
Oh no,
where
we
we were
were
hanging
leveling
out.
up here.
The next phase after the trench ghosts was that Dismas detected Rovadra sort of pulling a direction or suggesting.
Oh, the temple. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you now.
And the temple has a illusion over it that hides it from anybody who's not a priest or cleric or former gold dragon of Apsu. And Ravadra apparently still counts, even in rifle form. She was able to break the spell and allow you guys to enter the temple and see through the illusion. Otherwise, it just looks like a sheer rocky cliff, like there's nothing here. And it has rested you, it has fed you. I'm not going to take the time to make you roll first and second watch, but knowing you guys, you probably stand watch even here.
We have trust
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
Mr. Dismas, can you tell your gun that goblins are very nourished by cinnamon toast crunch?
He sounds more like Cookie Monster when you have him say shit like that.
Yeah, he's so cute. Of course, little green feller. That's right. Anything for you.
While we're asking people for shit, Denvire, can you make me a headband of inspired wisdom? I'll pay you.
Okay, that'll cost, I believe, +2, 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
In 2 days
And
worth of work.
will that prevent me from wearing a belt of Mighty Con? Is that how that works?
Nope.
Oh, I could do both? I just can't
Yeah.
have a...
Different slots, different stats.
Very cool, Kanye. Okay, because then if I get that, I can cast one more 4th level spell per day. However, I am utterly fucking destitute. Can I borrow 90 gold from someone? If I hadn't lost that bet to Dismas, I would just
I
be
can give
paying
you
for
90
it.
gold because I didn't take any bets. I can give that to you.
You don't have a gambling problem
Nope.
or a grenade addiction.
Nope.
You're like a financially cognizant human or half
Unlike
orc.
unlike the person who plays me, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you I'll give you 90 gold.
Thank you. I will pay you back.
Of course.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Tinvaya. I will remove 2,000 gold from my sheet.
And am I correct, Toby? That's not going to anything. We're just
It's
acting
spent
like
in the
it's been.
creation of the item, yeah.
Okay, okay. Headband of int, right, Tim?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, sorry.
You can also sacrifice instead of paying money. Valuable materials like mithril or things like that. Mithril, gold, as long as you have the right dollar value of it. I just got the most random cough tickle in my throat. It's going to be a problem today.
Can we get you anything?
It doesn't seem to have much to do with drinking liquid, which I have been.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, this is the end. It's nice
That's
knowing
the
you,
end.
Toby.
Yep.
Just
Everyone
for
who
this,
was at the dinner is sick now.
just for the
Zombie
sake of
bite?
expediency, I think we'll just spend the 2 grand for now, and we'll, maybe we'll do something with the materials later. But
Yeah.
Dinvaya, if you could make it a cowboy hat of inspired wisdom,
Oh my
I
God.
mean,
Did we keep some of that felt and stuff material?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's all in the stroke pit.
You get the
All
That's
best material.
badass.
Cowboy hat of wisdom. If you put it on, it makes you too wise to wear a cowboy hat. You take it back off.
All right. Any other item construction or leveling things?
I need to spend skill points at some point.
Okay. I'm going to look real quick at. Graham, was it Dispelling Strike?
Yeah, it was Dispelling Strike. It was the one where I could have a chance to roll to dispel their effect.
Tim, if you want to spend.
Getting
Dinvaya
water!
skill points, subtle. If you want to spend Dinvaya skill points, I'm going to make this thing work for Graham.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want me to take Josh down the channel?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Take them down.
Take him down.
Yeah, get rid of him.
You got opinions, person?
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Oh, God. Who am I picking him up from? Oh, Anna. Picking
Yeah.
him up from the other mics in the room. Got it. Ooh,
Oh, I'll
Sam
turn it off.
Elliott. Yeah, you're right, Harrison. Sam Elliott, pretty much from any movie. You could get his monologue from the dude. Yes to that, Kovira. Let's see. We can do art for that.
Thank you much.
Do I take Armored Swiftness off my sheet?
Yes.
Okay, take it off. There we go. It says I have 8 feet. Is that normal?
No, most people only have 2 feet, but spiders have 8, and
Yeah.
Are you the Promethean?
Yeah, I'm secretly the Promethean this whole time.
Better than Borgstag.
I was asking if it should have been 8 or 9.
let's see. On effects. Okay. Okay. There you go. Yeah, there are many rerolls in the party today. Okay, Kai, you have dispelling attacks, and it appends a little note to all of your attacks
Okay.
with the dispel check. Let's change this. Okay. Yeah, it specifically says their lowest level buffs. So if you say stab Kovira with it, you'll get mage armor, pro evil first, and then you would get like fly and other better buffs later.
Okay. This will be great because we're gonna start fighting people that have
Many buffs.
yeah. So
And you shall
and does
pull
that
them
apply
down.
to buffs that they're casting on other people or just
Whoever you're hitting,
okay?
if their buff is on them, you have a good shot at ripping it down.
And then I will just roll something to do that or
Nope, it's included.
okay.
So I made it pretty much automatic on all your weapons. Say you swing with Bastard Blade, you'll see this second 20-sider get thrown in there. That's the dispel check. Like in this case, if you deliver sneak attack to this person and their lowest level buff was cast by a person who is 16th level or less, their lowest level buff is gone.
Okay.
It's pretty much what you roll on 20. If you roll 1 to 10, you may not dispel anything. And if you roll 10 to 20, like it's currently at your current level, it's like a 50-50 shot of ripping off a buff. But it doesn't really
Okay.
cost you anything other than doing sneak attack, which you should be doing anyway.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Very good.
And since you're an undead fighter, there are creatures you would stab that can't be crit, like ghosts. And they don't take sneak attack and they don't take crits, but they could still, if you set yourself up to where you would have got sneak attack, but they're immune to it, you could still possibly dispel a buff.
Okay.
It's magical.
Magical.
Kai's a magic man.
Yep.
Okay.
Not actually, but sometimes yes.
Yeah. Any other leveling or squirrely stuff we gotta do? I'm gonna label that Slayer talent so we know where it came from. Your feats look correct. Yeah, I think you're fine. Anybody else need help spending stuff? Looks like you're all okay.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah.
Was there anything feat-wise that we wanted to look at? We said that's next level.
For you, I don't think you have any. Yeah, next level you'll get a
I don't
feat,
think
but
so.
you don't this
Okay.
level.
Okay, neat. Just checking.
This level
Thank you.
you got 5th level spells, and you still need to. You need to delete all but 3 of those.
Delete. I have to delete some?
Yeah, you don't know that many.
Oh.
When you
That's
level,
awkward.
when you just when you just leveled up, you know 2 of those, and then one of the ones that has the little magic hand that says it's a
Shit.
domain.
Okay. Oh, balls.
So keep like Fire Snake or Cone of Cold or Lightning Arc, and then keep 2 others.
Wow.
The same is true of La Danger.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a second to.
Actually, Danger.
Why are there coins next to acidic spray? I have to pay something.
I think it must have a spell component, but we don't usually worry about that.
Oh, okay. Would that also apply to There was another one that I was like, oh, I guess I won't use it because. Oh,
The only
permanency.
yeah, permanency it definitely applies to.
Oh,
To make something permanent costs like 6 or 10,000 gold, so we do have to pay that cost. But little cheap costs, like anything under 25 gold for a spell component, we usually don't worry about it.
okay. Jesus. I don't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is tough. Right
Oh.
now, I was gonna prep Fire Snake, Feeble Mind, and Dominate Person. So,
Well, that's a fun selection.
well, because we face a lot of wizards somehow. Something is always like a caster.
Well, that's not my fault.
Who's a dick caster?
Whoa.
Sorry, I might have misheard something.
Hell
If
yeah.
you start feeble-minding the enemy spellcasters, we should like make them duel each other whenever they have, if they get reduced to like a 6 int and they have a 10 strength. Make them arm wrestle.
Do you guys want me to have teleport?
You do also have teleport. That one you do get to keep because you guys bought
Oh.
that scroll.
And oh yeah, we did talk about that, but permanency we did not. Oh boy, this is hard.
You get 3, and one of them has to be teleport, and another one should be one of those domain spells. So choose between
only get-
lightning, cold, and fire.
Okay. Okay, so I really only get to choose one more spell then, because
Yeah.
teleport is.
And if I were you, permanency would be
Yeah, I
fun
could-
for the party. Overland flight just means you are flying all day long.
Hey,
Wow.
I have a question about the accept affliction spell.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Caster can transfer the effects of affliction such as curses, disease, and poisons from the target creature to himself.
Yeah.
Spell can transfer the blinded, deafened, fatigued, nauseated, shaken, and sickened conditions.
Yeah.
All aspect of the transferred afflictions remain the same, but the effect the caster instead of the original target.
Yeah.
For transferring the afflictions or conditions, the caster is free to cure it in any way he can.
Yeah.
You know,
Can
I thought this was
Hang
a
on.
Dramus
He was
thing.
almost
Sorry.
to the question.
I'm
Can
sorry.
I eat other people's diseases? Can I eat ghoul fever with this spell?
That's a really good question. Would you do me the favor of seeing what the nerds have said about it?
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't know. It's a really good question. You could certainly run it that if a paladin willingly causes themselves to be diseased, then they suffer the disease and they don't get their immunity because they've essentially decided to fail a save.
Can you accept affliction, something you're immune to?
Yeah.
Asked 10 years and 3 months ago. Let's go.
Yeah.
Pathfinder forums.
Yeah. See if you can find a official Paizo ruling or errata or however you want to run it. I'm probably okay with you doing that because it's touch range. You have to take a whole round to do it, etc., etc. It's sort of a weird way for you guys to do remove disease, basically. Give me your syphilis.
I'm not a Paizo dev, but on the role-playing game Stack Exchange, a guy pointed to a creature with immunities takes no damage from listed sources and other effects. A creature that's immune does not suffer these effects that are triggered due to an immune effect. So you would get the effect, but not any of the afflictions.
So you could transfer lycanthropy to yourself, but it wouldn't work on you.
Yeah.
So you could just be a giant carrier.
Holy
You
shit.
could be like a battery.
Patient
of
zero
diseases.
for everything.
God.
That's so in
God.
character. I love it.
Yeah, is that what the nerd? That's what the nerd council has decided.
Yeah.
Hey Toby, one more
yeah.
question for you.
Yeah.
You said teleport we bought the scroll for and
We
we were
did.
ready to go with, but
Yeah.
you said that has to be included in the 3 spells?
It does because when you
Oh,
leveled
okay.
up, you automatically get to pick 2.
Okay.
And don't pick teleport because you guys bought a scroll, so you get that. So you get teleport and 2 of those spells that you like.
Not including a domain spell or including a domain spell, you said?
One of them should be a domain spell, otherwise you're just gonna have 1 fewer spell per day. That's a separate
Okay.
issue. you'd be kind of a silly ability to not take one of the domains, but you could do
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, I will.
I think Hungry Pit is funnier than it is useful. I think
Agreed.
Greater Grease is funnier than it is useful.
Agreed.
Although it is useful.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think Overland Flight is awesome because it's just a buff
I'm
you
gonna
have up all day.
for sure keep
I think
that. Yeah.
offensive polymorph is not as good as blowing people up when you're an arcane trickster, which you are. I
Mhm.
think Feeble Mind and Dominate Person accomplish much the same thing, so you definitely don't
Yeah,
need both
agreed.
of them. Feeble Mind does have that -4 versus spellcasters,
On
but then
yeah.
Dominate, then they're on your team. So
Yeah.
they both have advantages, but I think I would probably go Teleport, Overland, and Elfrip can cast Fire Snake now.
True. Hell yeah.
So
Oh, then I guess I
Goddamn
should change
fire
it up.
snake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do a different one then.
That's why
Okay.
Alfred drew a fire snake.
Um.
So probably, actually, here's what we'll do.
Hmm?
Here's what we will do for you.
Wait.
We will make Elemental Body function as, even though it's not evocation, as your domain spell for this level.
Oh.
Then you have Elemental Body as a defensive spell. You have Overland Flight as a buff every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Teleport at Party's Need, which means you guys now have an even longer range service that Rissa was providing from
Sweet.
Kobira. Very cool.
Okay, and that's everything. Okay.
And then we go over to your buffs, fly, and we change minutes per level to hours. And you probably cast this bitch every day.
Yeah, when you wake up, you're like, I'm just gonna be flying all day.
You are flying.
And
all
now
the
I'm
time.
gonna add 4 Death Sight fireballs
Ooh,
because I don't need fly.
true. You don't need a third. You get that third level spot back.
Yeah. I have 2 flies.
Yeah.
So now I should probably get a Dispel Magic in there actually. So cool.
Nah, Dispel Magic's boring. It's way more fun to blow things up.
It really is. Throwing
Toby,
it in just in case, but oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Toby, I have a crafting question for you.
No.
I was trying to suss this out with Harrison a little bit. So the Fabricate spell.
Okay.
So these 2 goobers want me to make them cowboy hats of +2 shit.
Oh
So
my
can I use the
God.
Fabricate spell
It's all the
to
same.
create the cowboy hats and then enchant them? Would that cut down on time or cost?
Huh. Well, they have cowboy hats.
Do they?
They do.
Look
Hold
at my
on.
token.
I
You
can't,
might-
you asshole.
You might
Well,
not.
I know,
my
I
God.
know. I fucked
You
up.
might not realize
Don't
this,
blow it.
but they each
I can't, you asshole.
each
Oh my
one of them
God.
has what can only be described as a nappy, worn cowboy hat. Gaspar's is brown. Dismas' current model is Dismas is brown. Gaspar's is black. But both of them look like they've probably been run over by a wagon or two.
Okay.
And you could, the Gaspar one, he has pinned with a couple safety pins his Seapuss badge to the front of it. It's just rattling around up there, kind of cockeyed. So what you could do is essentially make a circlet that you weave into their existing hats, and then it would perform this magical function. And if anything, it would protect the hat from further damage to some extent. It would give it.
Yes, protect hat.
With your monster sense motive, Dinvaya, you can tell that Gaspar would prefer to just believe that the hat itself is enchanted. You don't have to tell him about the circlet.
It will be. The hat will be enchanted. So if the hat takes a fireball or whatever, it will get improved resistance to destruction.
Okay,
That's
so the
good.
Fabricate spell can no way cut down on the cost or time to create stuff like that.
I think it would let you create something that you don't have the skills to create, but since I've generalized your craft skill to allow you to do like sewing
To
or
do-
forging everything,
Okay.
yeah, I think maybe we might have obsoleted the Fabricate spell by giving you so much
Okay.
crafting power.
That makes
which is
sense.
fine with
That
me.
makes sense. Okay.
Use the cleric of the craft
Cool.
god. So
Cool.
So you worship Kraft mac and cheese, and you make a couple of cowboy hats.
So true.
Maddie showed me this fucked up meme where somebody put hot cocoa mix in mac and cheese in macaroni and then
God.
puts a cheese packet in a cup with hot water.
No, no, no.
Mac and chocolate and hot cheese.
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude.
that sounds horrible.
Please, no. No, no, no.
Let me get
no,
water.
no. But don't.
Danger,
Okay.
bro. No, no, no.
I like describing memes that I saw to my friends.
Hell yeah.
Step
Good
1 is you
content.
talk.
Okay. We are probably, I suppose this morning you guys will be ready to depart the Dragon Temple. Or you're going to stay here all day and craft magic items.
Nah, we gonna go.
And eat breakfast.
Says the person not getting an item crafted for them. Fuck off.
Oh, whoa. Wow,
Wow.
Josh. Spicy.
Wow. Okay.
Don't get in the way of these guys and their arts and crafts.
I get, yeah, have fun with your Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So grumpy.
So.
Fucking right. Fucking PFC's getting out of line. Gonna bust some assholes back down.
Oh my god. So, what else are we doing at Marine Corps boot camp this morning?
I am just going to go lie down on the floor now.
No, I don't care. I can craft at night. I just being mean.
Typical.
Whatever Cap says.
And who is captain right now? Is it Gaspar?
Yeah.
Okay. No acting captains in Southeastern RDL? Just for fun, danger captain for a day?
Oh.
I mean, Gasper's never lied to me that I know of, so I trust him more than I do Kate, so.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Danger's like a golden retriever.
I've never lied to you. You've never asked a single question, Denvaya.
Nah.
I never denied being a werewolf.
Lies
No
of
one
omission are
goddamn-
still lies.
No,
Fucking
no,
liar.
no, no. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. Who managed to make us make friends in the Shutterwood instead of getting eaten?
True.
Mr. Gaspar.
Wow, Welfrip. Thought we were
Rolling
buds.
sense motive on you all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
That's motive
We've
on
discovered
Alfred.
a
I've
new
just taken your
alignment.
chain.
Lawful douche.
What the hell's going on?
My
Her
motive is
motives are
fucking
always true.
My suggestion for the party is we hold Kate down and I put the ring of truth on her and we grill her for all she's worth.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. I had the ring of truth
I'm
on
not
one time. You
against
took it right
that.
back off.
No, thank you.
I mean, won't we need to remove curse to get it off again?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Worth it. I've got a scroll.
Gorilla for all she's worth. Final answer.
Have you tried asking literally anything ever?
Yeah, I think she might just tell you. But what are we trying to figure out?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to waterboard me. I will, in fact, be honest.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
Raise your
Okay.
hand if you're
I know
actually a
all of Kate's
vampire.
lore because she tells me at night.
I went to pee and I came back to being grilled. What the fuck?
Literally anything ever isn't a question, though.
Are you a vampire, Kate?
No.
Are you have any relation to vampires?
Why?
Ooh,
33 cents motive.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where is this coming from?
Why do you hate vampires so much, Kate?
Are we really doing this? Do you want to fucking know?
Do you affiliate with or do you associate with affiliates of the terrorist cell known as
I went
the
to pee
Whispering
once
Way?
and came back to 100 crusaders putting all my concubines on big metal spikes outside my third favorite castle.
Dude, what the
Eat ass. Eat ass.
Okay.
Jesus
Concubines.
Jesus Christ.
All right, one
God.
thing at a goddamn
Hate
time.
that
No.
word.
No association with Whispering Way. What
Someone
the fuck,
eat some
Gaspar? I've been
ass.
with you this whole time.
That was a joke.
Okay.
I love these sessions. I don't have to prep shit.
That's how my stomach feels when I drink liquid.
Wow. God damn it.
Do you guys, honest to Pharasma, want to know, or are we moving on?
I have heard you say more anti-vampire things in the last week than I've heard Dismas say in the last year. And that does strike me as odd. Because Dismas fucking hates vampires.
That's valid. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, Mr. Dismas doesn't say almost anything, though.
He has an unexamined hatred of vampires.
He sure does. Mine is very examined.
Lord dump.
Give me a minute to type a fucking lore dump.
Okay.
This is what I have to say to all of you right now.
You should touch some grass.
They vilify vampires to take pressure off the actual oppressive class accountants.
Everybody believed him.
Yeah.
You should only tell us what you're comfortable telling us and nothing more.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Look, my beef with vampires is more personal than professional.
Oh,
I
now
will
the voice
admit.
has emotion. God fucking damn it.
Nar!
No.
Sorry, my cat is having a
Nar!
whole moment and won't shut up.
Hell yeah.
God.
Cat's vampire. Kill it.
Lord.
Norkiti.
Leo, oh my god, stop.
Kitty.
Sorry. The way the sunlight is coming in is making my headphones like reflect light everywhere and he's chasing it and yelling.
No.
Anyway.
We don't hear it, so you're good.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Keep going, Kate.
I'm trying. I get distracted by the cat not
Okay.
shutting up. Sorry.
I'll be right back.
Kitty's is cute though.
Yeah.
Elfrip is taking a quick schwitz and a bath down the hall.
Nice.
Sounds like a quick shit.
Wait, fuck it. Here we go.
Fuck it, we ball.
Arno's father left me for someone else. She turned him into a vampire.
You damn. The other woman was a
Oh.
And now they both are.
Damn. Does Arno know that?
That's hot.
Wow, Toby. Hold on.
Does Arno that?
That was
Holy
very
shit,
good.
Dismas coming in.
Oh, Jesus.
Vampires are the parasitic upper class, sucking the very life essence from the proletariat. Also, the reason they don't have reflections is because mirrors were mostly silver back then, and silver purified the evil in the vampire. It wasn't something inherent to the vampires. Lore dump.
Lord dump.
Lore dump.
Oh, that's quite exciting. Perhaps we should all get
my
together.
God,
Your
Dorsey.
vampire exes,
Why
new
is he on a
vamp gal,
plane?
and Kate and myself,
Slow clap,
and
Mr.
maybe a
Dismas, slow
Durstan or
clap.
two.
And maybe a
Ooh.
touchdown too.
It sounded like he was being interviewed while he was riding on a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, he sent you a voice memo from wherever he is. Yeah.
I was wondering when the rest of you were going to hear about this because Kate's been telling me this every night at the bonfire while we stand watch.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, so we got 2 people in the party guilty of lying by omission.
I have
Okay.
tried
Hey, that's not
to tell
lying.
him
Listen.
very little
You just
about his
never
father.
Listen.
I may have had to come up with a cover story for the general population as to the whole having a kid out of marriage thing. You guys are the only ones who know. Please don't judge me. He was human when we were together.
There you go. Lore dump. You two
Lore
may,
dump.
may resume bickering.
Alfred
Never would dream of
also
judging
was
you,
talking with
friend.
Kate. He's been really bad at Thought Watch because he was hanging out getting hot gossip.
Lord.
Thank you for telling us, Kate. That was
Yeah.
probably a lot to admit, but
Sure is. Is there any booze?
Are they still alive and being all vampire-y?
All the tea on Thought Watch.
Yes, unfortunately.
And they detect his evil, I presume.
Do you know where?
They live in Caliphus, last I heard.
Cliff-ass.
Khalifa Sidai.
What are your plans?
Is it
for them,
Caliphus
if
now,
any?
indeed?
Caliphas, absolute shithole.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought that car in someone's mic, or did
No,
11
that's some asshole that runs through my neighborhood all the fucking time.
Okay.
It's John
I
back.
thought it was part of 11
of
Labs.
yourself.
John back on a crotch rocket going, Josh!
Did you hear my question, Kate?
Yeah, I'm typing.
Okay.
Usually avoidance, considering they have political power, and I don't want to deal with it. But I wouldn't be opposed to a good slap or two.
Cully fast on this.
I got something for him.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Never mind.
Two vampires fucking.
Fuck you.
Who are they? And would you be
Don't make me
opposed to
think
them
about
being
that.
dead for good and not undead?
That was at Toby, not at Denvia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it anyway. Sorry.
Good.
He said two vampires fucking.
Mm. 1 second.
So are you opposed to murder?
I'm typing.
Okay, gotcha. Type.
It's fucking.
Wow.
You sounded like a very old, like, fortune teller caravan lady when you said that.
It's Fogan.
Hogan Games.
She's right, Miss
Hogan. God damn.
The echo.
No, just the way that Danger always sounds like he's half asleep in a sweat lodge somewhere, like laying down. He's right, it is fucking.
Gabrielle and Antoinette Borden. I would have to think about the murder thing. Unfortunately, he was my friend from childhood on, so I can't hate him as much as I want to. I don't have any attachment to her, though, I suppose.
If this is a blight on your family, name, reputation, life, or a threat to you and yours in any way, I am willing to end that for you.
So helpful.
God tells me to kill undead.
So simple.
Yeah.
I didn't
Simple
want
as
to tell the
God is a
party
hot
because
dog
I
lady.
viewed it as largely her business.
Herpes? You view it as largely as herpes?
Thank you,
Yeah, that's
Denvia. I
exactly
appreciate
what I
it a
said.
lot.
Is she hot though?
Not helping, Toby.
I didn't want to spill her business to everyone without her permission.
That's not why I follow Pharasma.
You don't follow her because
Expressly.
she's a hot goth lady?
Come on, 11 Labs.
You can do it, 11
But it
Labs.
does factor.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't get to talk anymore.
No, please talk.
No, it's 11 Labs
It's
takes
not
extra
loading.
time with Kate,
Yeah.
and sometimes stalls. I think it's the Australian accent, or maybe we
Yeah.
just need to feed it different files.
Do your best Australian accent and play her.
Oh, I'm
Nar.
shit at Australian accents.
Just say nar.
Nerd.
Nar.
G'day, mate.
It's mostly locked up in that nar.
Yeah. If they get too
Nar.
far out of line, you guys can. I'll think about it.
— Well, think on it. And please, now that the
Yes.
dialogue is open, continue it. We're a team and friends. The least we
So,
can
Mr.
do is
Danger,
help.
did you say you are also into Schwitzers?
Or clear.
Varmdusha.
Whoa.
Who's Claire?
What the fuck was that?
How are you feeling?
Varmdusha?
Thank you very much. I know how you all feel about undead, so this wasn't the easiest thing to bring up.
We
I
understand.
don't judge. Get it how you live it.
10
I
turns
mean,
in.
it doesn't sound like you didn't
Well, I
directly
do.
affiliate with any
I
vampires.
don't, Simp.
It's not like you were banging Nazi party members. Like they became Nazis after the fact. It's different.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seemed like
it's
a
different.
situation where largely it was kind of not your fault.
You weren't going to the blood farms with them, were you?
Banging Nazis
No.
isn't all it's cracked up to me. Sad.
Yeah.
Nazis
good.
are made,
Undead, always undead.
not born.
I believe there was a very successful spy ring in France that were banging Nazis and stole
Yeah,
our secrets.
she killed a couple of them too.
Mm-hmm.
The Black
I forget her
Widow.
name.
Yeah. Frau Blucher.
Virginia Hall, I think, maybe.
Honeypots
Oh
McGee
yeah,
over here.
I got my mama book about
She
her.
dragged him into a whole bunch of dark shit, including, well, drinking blood, so I was not involved.
Hell yeah.
Cap, should we test her? Like throw her in the water if she floats, she's a witch kind of thing?
Oh
No,
I don't think we need to
Denvaya
test
is
her.
kidding. That was a joke. Denvaya, like myself, has surely come to the conclusion that Kate has been standing a watch in this group for like years, and if at any point was gonna try some shit, would have tried it a long time ago. I trust you implicitly,
Thank
even if
you.
you apparently have abhorrent taste in men.
Correct.
Same, dude.
Um,
High five.
and you know,
Drinking blood.
You
is
guys
that
have
where
seen
they get
me
red
cut
pilled
open
from?
with
See
an
how she
axe.
takes positive
I
damage?
don't think I could hide vampirism from you if I tried.
Very doubtful. Religion
Kate has
check, I
bad
guess.
taste in men, you say, so I've got a shot then.
Religion check, I guess. Is there a way to end vampirism, or is it just permanent? You're fucked.
Fuck no
I don't see
Duristan.
it.
Here, hold Rivard.
Bad, but not that bad.
just hold Rivaldra real quick.
I recommend against anyone holding Ravadra Batismus.
Did you hear my question, Toby?
Sorry, what was your question, Josh?
I guess it's not a religion check, which we could do
Yeah.
eventually, but
You can do it now.
Is there a way to end vampirism? I'm shit at it. Is there a way to end vampirism, or is it just you're fucked? It's permanent.
That's a +2 to whoever's actually good at it. Gaspar, with Denvaya's help, gets a
Wait.
30.
I'll help you.
27, or two more, gets you 32 total. 34 total. You guys put your heads together, but Gaspar, the Church of Pharasma in Lepstad, recently received a scholarly journal, which included the account of a successful reversal of vampirism even after the subject had been a vampire for many months. The story is unsubstantiated by any clerics of Pharasma, but supposedly it was chronicled directly by a follower of Sarenrae who was present. And it is... Hang on, all the sound effects suddenly came back. Let me fix that. Oh, it's because Alfred's running around the map. So the rumor is, and this is just a rumor, that in a place that used to be part of Cheliax but is called Ravenel, a person was unwillingly turned into a vampire and kept as a slave by the other vampires for many, many months. And they were actually then made to attack their allies, and their allies destroyed their or killed them in vampire form, and then used a scroll of resurrect. And once they were dead, vampirism effectively had no hold on the body or the soul anymore. And so resurrection, because this person was unwilling to be a vampire in the first place and very much wanted to come back to being human, they were able to. And
So
that account
deprogramming.
was written by a person you never heard of. It's not a very credible account because the person has never written any scholarly journals before or since, but it is written by one Femic Embersword.
Huh.
And obviously a nobody from Kintargo. It's not like he's famous Calvin Carpenter, you know, everybody knows Calvin.
Yeah, so long story short, it's like 10,000 gold. Or, you know, you want them to quit being a vampire, you just let me get a full round action in there, you know what I'm talking about, baby? No more vampire either way cheaper. Natural 1, natural 20, pay to take a pick.
Valid.
Anyway, we kill him either way.
Oh.
I don't know if Kate would be wild about that one.
I mean, we'd have to kill him, but we would raise him.
It's the only
That
way.
part's acceptable.
The killing or the raising?
The raising is
Oh, okay.
acceptable. If there is raising, I could perhaps be persuaded.
I think that we could, you know, get rid of the vampirism and just
Saving from self, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
takes.
This is a literal I can fix him moment.
Oh God, no.
You can't do shit, Kai. You're not a spellcaster.
Hey, I didn't say
Hey.
I can fix him. I'm saying this is an I can fix him moment.
Hell yeah.
You can't fix him. Let it go,
I
Kai.
can't
Spellcaster
fix him.
supremacy is one. Has begun.
It is known that men are unfixable.
You can kill him, but you can't fix him.
The power curve is splitting.
One of these is legal and the other is possible.
That's
Look,
good. That's very good.
I would not be opposed to this plan of action. Should it come up?
Okay. Well, Lord
My
Dump.
questions are answered.
We all good?
Just
Yeah,
a
we're
question.
good.
How much of
33
this
cents motive, Toby, from way back when. Is she lying at all?
No, she's being honest.
Lord Dump.
Sale.
How much of this did Kai know? Did we
I
settle
don't
on
know.
how much?
God, it's been so many months I don't remember.
Oh no. Well, I might have forgot some of it, so
Y'all, this has been since the beginning shit. I'm so relieved.
Mandy and I were just talking about this at coffee today, so I'm glad it came up.
See, and you all think Dinvi's just a grumpy little bitch. She brings things out in the open. You're welcome.
Sometimes that's the benefit of a grumpy little bitch.
Yep.
I heard Kate's uncle was the whispering tyrant.
That's why Taylor writes so positively about him.
I wonder
That's
if he
uncle.
really was whispering. Like, was he sitting on the throne and he was like, "Hey, you motherfucker! I saw some bastards." Anyway,
I hear Kate's cousin gave a rodent the flu that killed him.
No.
Word.
Okay, well, a lovely breakfast and conversation very friendly and accepting bunch, hearing interesting facts about each other.
I love being traumatized over breakfast.
Yeah. You know, if you ever need some dirt on Kate's ex in Califas
Lord.
City, you have friends there. Close friends.
Honey, it was ruined when she bought it.
Battle-hardened, trauma-bonded friends.
Duristan.
And the Durastans.
Yes, Duristan, please spy for us.
Okay. Shall we carry on?
Yes, let's carry on.
Crown.
Carry on, Crown. Yeah.
I want to know. Anyway.
I think rap music was invented by Rovergoog to prepare us for the end.
Goddamn, dude.
I'd make an excellent spy. Like James Bond covered in grease, turned invisible, and shoving my ethereal junk right up in the enemy council.
Is he in a massage chair?
I don't
The fuck
know.
is wrong with
We haven't had Durstan here in a while. I've changed nothing about his voice, and 11 Labs is like he's inside a box fan forever. Fuck him.
Okay, so where are we going, Cap?
I don't even know who to
Sorry,
root
it
for in this
delayed.
instance, so
Totally
go
fine.
nuts, Duristan. Fuck it, we ball.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Fuck it.
We mount communal and proceed on the road towards Feldgrove, I believe.
Yep.
Will
Let's
the
get
owners
going.
of this temple be? There was a door in the kitchen that was. Can you? Oh, thank you.
Oh, Beck.
There was a door in the kitchen that was locked. Will they get upset if we try to unlock it? I was just curious. Unless it's not worth it. This guy here.
Dismas, as Kovira asks this question and points at this door, you feel the weapon heat up in your hands, almost to burning skin temperature.
Ah.
Good heat or bad heat?
Threatening heat.
She says yes.
Oh, okay.
She
We will not open it then.
You believe she says no, Dismas. But if that's what you say, that's hilarious.
I mean,
Tricking the arcane trickster.
Is Dismas allowed to go in there? Maybe there's
Rolling money.
Rovadra attachment.
Dismas,
best not to go in there.
roll a charisma check. Average. You get a brief impression of...
I don't want to piss off any nice spirit ladies who made us such a wonderful breakfast.
You
I
believe
agree,
that...
Elfrip.
You believe that room is a tomb.
Hmm.
And should not be tampered with by anyone other than the priests of Apsu. Otherwise, you might lose your welcome here. Probably
In the
nothing bad
kitchen?
would happen to you. No, it's a room off the back of the kitchen, and it's locked currently.
Oh, okay.
And I'm very proud of Sid for noticing, because nobody else even asked about it. But yeah.
She
it's
did
the-
ask about it last session. I do remember her saying something.
It's the only room you haven't been in, and it's Dismas, you believe that Rovadra could not really do anything to you guys to keep you out of there, and you certainly could get in there, and the only cost would not be welcome, like none of the amenities here would ever work for you again. And the illusion would not dispel, so you'd have to really work to find it again. It would be very rude.
We should do
Think of the
that.
treasure. Think of the treasure. Think of the loot.
Some real ceremonial hullabaloo in there.
Nah, man, his gun's gonna be pulling towards my noggin if I go in there. I'm not gonna piss off the gun that hit for 150 yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150-point bullet. Whoops, sorry. Friendly fire.
Cool. Thank you for entertaining that. We can move on.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
That macro should be saying 0. At some point, we gotta update all those macros, Joshy.
Hey,
What
do I
should it be
sound
saying?
better?
It just says ability damage. Ability drain should say 0 because you have 0.
Oh,
It's not saying the number. I think it would say it if you had some, but
I think so. Yeah.
I would like for it to say 0. Anyway, okay, done here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do I sound better or worse or the same?
Mostly the same. That
Okay.
that adapter I've got you on is super cheap. It's an $8 USB sound card, basically. So that's part of the problem. You could plug in straight into the headphone jack if it's giving you issues.
Dara.
Ara.
That's good.
Ara.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Everyone, look if you have a second. Kate put his art in the Carrion Crowny chat.
Thanks.
He is hot. I get it. I understand.
Thank you. Bad choice.
I would risk it all.
Yeah.
Wowza, Miss Kate. Nice pull one.
He's hot too? Goddamn, let's go to the city.
Jesus.
Okay.
I would let him turn me. Is he into men? Probably not.
Oh God, Kai.
Okay, moving on.
Turn me like a rotisserie chicken.
Okay, we're not moving on. Toby's still there.
Sorry.
keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Keep it
Haha,
pushing.
thanks.
Okay,
Gonna
one
go
sec.
set myself on fire now.
All right. The party leaves the temple and moves southeast. You're on the road to a town called Feldgrau, which was absolutely wiped out in a political conflict decades ago. And is your plan to walk right in? If you walk it, you would get there by the end of today. If you mount communal, you would get there by lunchtime.
Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
What the hell?
Is Tim okay?
Is he
Yeah,
okay?
Tim's good.
He's looking
He-
at that picture of Gabriel and needs a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. Oh, it's me said that. No, he
He needs a moment.
he door dashed a goodie and was very excited about it.
Oh my god.
I know.
Generic hot man, save me.
Where's my lighter?
Whoa,
lighter I gave
case
you.
lighting up. All right.
My God.
Toby, can you turn the sound effects down? They're deafening.
What do you mean?
And I've already got my browser down to 50%, so.
Gotcha. I have set the area wind as low as it will go. I could also turn it off though.
No, I don't mind it. It was just loud as you guys talking, so.
Fuck yeah, bro. We should just talk louder.
Oh yeah, that was a lot.
You
We can
gotta
yell.
project.
So ride checks
we
from
can-
everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta
Everybody
use
loves
one.
ride checks.
Check ride.
This, if I fall off this time, just let me die.
Well, I don't think I succeed. I rolled a 5.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on, I'm in the one.
Just riding around in circles, trying to do the Indian trick where you hang off the side.
El Dinvaya.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What'd you
Oh,
get?
Jesus, it played the oops sound. She rolled in that one.
She did it.
Man, I don't get the oops sound.
You're not hearing oof when people roll ones?
Roblox.
It's kind of
No,
quiet.
I hear one. I hear natural one from what's his name sometimes,
From
but I
Prime?
don't hear the
Really?
oof.
Okay. That shouldn't be happening.
Ugh, I left the Discord server that had the oof sound in
This
it.
is the third time I have rolled a nat 1 on a ride check.
Yeah, since Dice
and
So
I call
Nice
foul play.
has happened, my
Yeah.
sound effects are just all over the place. They're completely unpredictable.
Man. We still need to sometime configure so nice so that it does better about that. Could fix this problem. Just haven't. I'm sorry. I do have a new AI that I want to try on the macros, though it's supposed to be really good with coding. We might be able to add some new features and fix some of the goofy stuff we didn't fix last time.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Miss Kate, you can ride with me next time.
Thank you, Alfred.
God, Kate, one of the few people that actually buys riding.
I know, I have a +7.
Gaspar and Kate both lose control of their absolutely friendly, loyal, wants to be helpful. Dinvaya too, Jesus. There's 3 of you, and your imaginary horses that don't need to eat are wandering out into the grass, pantomiming as if they're eating grass, which is what horses do when you fuck up the commands. They just go, well, I'm going to go eat if you're stupid. If you don't know how this works, I'm just going to graze.
Why are you worse than a goblin?
I'm going to blame distraction. Fuck it all.
Hell yeah.
I only rolled a. Actually, I rolled a 10, which makes it 20. So
that is
never
the
mind.
minimum.
Rolled for me, so it wasn't my fault.
Like,
Oh, if anyone
statistically, it
rolled
shouldn't
bad.
happen this many times after a ride check. Like, why?
I call foul play.
Oh.
What fails?
Foul.
Under what?
We just need a DC 10 ride check to maintain. Oh, the only reason it's that high, the only reason it's that high is because you guys are trying to make really good time. You're trying to, you know, like maintain a canter or gallop level pace for a lot of the time here.
Ah.
And just, our deal has really nice roads, so you can ride a horse at a good clip if you can fucking steer it.
Clip clop. I could teleport a few of us, but if we want that instead.
I should just use monstrous physique and, like, fly or turn into a wolf and run alongside you instead of falling off a horse every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Funny it up.
Yeah.
Shelby, speaking of which,
Yeah.
I don't need to ride anything, do I?
Nope.
I could just fly next to everyone?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Can someone have my role? That's never how anything has ever worked.
No.
You don't have to answer that.
You know what we should do is we should disguise you as a kite, and then I'll tie a rope to you from me.
Yeah.
And then if anyone sees us, they'll be like, ah, it's just a man and his kite.
Kite.
But really, it's a man and an arcane trickster man.
I've never heard a more based plan from Tim in a long time.
Tell me it wouldn't work.
Kite,
You
kite,
can't.
kite.
So we'll be kiting the guy?
Woman-shaped kite. Don't try the real thing. Doesn't work.
Kite is just how you say Kate's name.
God damn it.
Kite.
Kite.
That's the Kai and Kate ship.
No, I do not fuck my kite.
Stop! I ship it.
Gaspar, maybe.
Kai is a better life choice in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I would. When you accidentally.
Kite
fall,
Blickwood
you
Nor.
friend. Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Let the
So
horse
how do we
trample
get
me.
down the road, please?
Okay. We will try to rein in our tangents. All of us, me included.
Okay.
Yes,
you may
thank
now, you may now,
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of this session, if someone tangents, you may all yell tangent.
Okay, deal.
So do we
We
need
will
another
keep
ride
each other
check, Toby?
honest. No, I mean it's I factor it into how long it takes you guys to get anywhere, and I've just like more than doubled the time it takes you to get over there. It is 2 in the afternoon, and you can roll. Let's have a survival check from the people who are good at it, including the people who just spent a point in it just to spite me. Fine, I still win.
I've been putting points in it the whole
Natural
time, just not
20.
that many.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Damn,
Oh,
Josh,
for-
you
Roll
actually put a
out.
point.
I'm gonna just go jump off a
my
bridge.
God. I rolled a nat 20 and Kate rolled a nat 1.
Kite Blickwood with a natural 1 survival check. Luckily, Kai's got a 38 without any of your help, and he has Gaspar helping. And you're pretty sure that you're going to follow the road southeast for another 20 or 30 minutes, and it's going to gently curve straight south, and that's going to cause it to start to descend into a valley straight south of you. You can see the mountain range coming in from the west, and the river on your left, the east of you, they converge, and Feldgrau is sort of at this point where the eastern edge of middle mountain range of Ustalav meets this river. Across the river is a town called Carrion Hill, which sounds like a worse place than Feldgrau, but it's actually better because people do still live there. And Feldgrau will be directly south of you in about 20 minutes, and you think you'll be looking down across a valley, should see, according to what you guys know of the area, should see the outer walls of the city shortly.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah.
Super quick. Can I just double check the direction my sword is pulling?
Your sword is currently... That is actually a valid in-game tangent. I salute you for actually...
Yeah, I was hoping, I was
No.
hoping that qualified.
That is a proper and fair question. We can all agree. So you
I just had to
guys
check.
You guys have gone all this way.
Oh fuck! But you pulled out the bigger map.
Horse
Shit.
Oh, I did.
You did, which means it's more.
At this point...
Oh, okay.
This
Noted.
way...
Okay.
Weirdly. When you're in Northern Ardeal, it was like down here somewhere. So
Yeah,
based on
stuff weird.
your 2 people who have a 40+ survival check, what you're telling them is that you're gonna guess that this danged old thing has to be, let's see, do one of these kind of like that.
Yeah.
And you're guessing it's gotta be
okay.
somewhere around Lake Rytesco. There's a few little towns and settlements around there, but you think it's that direction.
Okay. Could, if it's not an inconvenience, could we keep that little circle where it is? I'm gonna draw on it.
I don't have the...
Drawing a tiny thing.
We'll remember.
For Sid.
Because this is very hard to see, but I'm gonna show you my little cheat sheet and put a picture of the shard over Lake Rytesco.
Oh, nice. Ignore my slashes then. Thank you.
I like that.
Want to make sure I don't forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Extra magic missiles, guys. I just want to keep it in mind.
We want that.
We want that. extra hard, ouchy magic missile.
Extra undead bane magic missile.
Yeah, like
That's sexy.
shredded undead.
It does, I think, precision damage if you get sneak attack. Yeah, it's worth grabbing.
Yeah, but I know we're going in a different direction, so for now, so cool. All right, on Z.
Isn't Feldgrau a ruin where everyone is dead and has been for a long time? It's never been resettled. It's a total shithole.
Knowledge history.
I can.
Oh.
Barely.
I got y'all. I got y'all. Look at that.
We're dumb today.
I got y'all. I rolled a
It's okay.
21.
Who was that? Who fucking did that?
I got you.
There it is, Elfrip. Nice.
Welcome.
Damn, y'all were reading books.
I love books. So good.
Okay.
Like all y'all.
Feldgrau, and this is not an honor.
Me, at least.
Not an honorable title. In Ustalav is known as the Ghost Town, a somber and haunted ruin in the nation of Ustalav. Yeah. fairly recently, 20, 30 years ago, it was a thriving farming village. Or no, 1,000 years ago, it was a thriving farming village and was annihilated in the Whispering Tyrants' War of Conquest. The town's population was massacred in a single day when Tarbafon's forces laid waste to the settlement, leaving the souls of the slain trapped. Then later, that was dealt with by the Crusade, supposedly. And then, unfortunately, it has... Or the Beast... No, hang on. One sec. Let me get you guys the more accurate history. Sorry. There we go. That's the name I was looking for. Count Nesca. Feldgrau got smooshed between two noble lords pissing in each other's land holdings. And a guy named Count Nesca killed the citizens and burned the town. This was a conflict between Ardeel and Barstoy, the nation or the county to the east. And the troops deliberately disposed of bodies in mass graves in the center of town. They did not take them out of town. They basically polluted the town with death.
Yeah. Not that cool. Sure, the fucking Whispering Way loved that.
Right.
Well, it does bring you to the question of why is the Whispering Way here?
Yeah. Basically every other time they've been seeking some powerful spirit or weird artifact. So maybe here they just want the meat and potatoes of like 400 dead peasants all in a pile. They can make a boy golem out of them.
You're going to be so disappointed in book 4 when you find out that the Sea Sage effigy they stole from Lepstad was just, because it kind of brings the room together, man.
No.
that is, I really gotta know.
The biggest MacGuffin.
Alfred has a book that suggests there are at least 3 restaurants that are active in Feldgrau. They all seem to be manned by ghosts, but
Oh yeah. Would you chuck that book into chat, Anna? Click the little roll.
Goblins
How do I do
again.
that?
Is it in your bag or is it in your backpack proper?
It's in my Serenite kid pack.
Okay. I will go in here. Let's see. Oh, is it Tales of the Dawnflower? No, it's not that.
Feldgrau Foodie.
Feldgrau Foodie. Boom.
Wow,
Enjoy.
Specifically?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Talks about the Ghoulish Gourmet, 6 out of 7 knives. It talks about the Carrion Cafe, 1 out of 7 knives. Apparently not great. And then the Shady Shank, 3 out of 7 knives. These are 3 high-end restaurants that were in Feldgrau maybe 30 or 40 years ago.
I have
they're
to try
all
this shitty
ghost
one.
Themed.
Yeah.
Is it not current since they're all manned by ghosts?
Good band name.
Everything in many businesses in Ustalav are ghost themed. So it's not necessarily, although I can understand why Elfrid, being who he is, would read it that way. It's a restaurant for ghosts where ghosts go to eat, but no.
Really cute. He is an oracle with like a +2 knowledge religion.
Yeah, he just rolled a 1 in history. He's not understanding what has just been said.
Anyway, this place, I mean, sooner or later, we are going to catch up to one of the 2 extremely dangerous things we've been chasing.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope we don't catch either of them in Bucktown, where there's 100 zombies just laying around for any aspiring necromancers to flip on.
I mean, a casual afternoon of destroying undead does seem like something we would do, though.
Yeah, that is our favorite pastime.
I'd be real jazzed to catch up to the cult, but whatever fucking like Hulkbuster Iron Man monster wolf punched a greater vampire to death. I'm gonna let one of y'all handle that guy. That sounds like a Kai job to me.
Yeah, that does sound like a me job, and I'll undo his buffs while I'm hitting him.
Wow.
What happens if you eat the heart of a demon wolf? Do you get demon powers?
Dude, you gotta quit eating dogs, man. Like
Only one way to find out.
Only follow you so far.
Cannibalism, nar.
Seems like it's gonna burn the roof of your mouth pretty
Cannibalism
bad.
so slay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I eat Judge Daramid's heart? Do I become a judge in the city of Lepstad?
Yep.
That's actually how Daramid became a judge.
Yeah.
I believe it 100%. 100%.
It's
There can
canonically
be only
how the
one.
pack powers pass. That's the only reason I asked.
If only the whole world worked the way Shudderwood does.
I defend my fave.
Love you, Kai.
I know we have agreed it's kind of run down, but do you guys want me to go ahead and scout? See if I see anything kind of shambling around initially, or are we comfortable kind of just rolling in quietly?
It seems prudent to make sure there's no like wereghouls floating
Yeah.
around in there.
Yeah, that we don't just walk into fuck.
It'd be good to know what we're
I
heading
agree.
into.
As we often duck.
I think that the
So
lesson
true.
we take away from the Wereghoul camp with like 40 of them is that it was a really good thing that we had
Oh,
Kovira
yeah.
scout that.
See a scout, send a scout.
Um,
Cool.
But we should absolutely like you should be maximum
Yeah,
stealth.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cast a couple things real quick.
Alfred can help out too, because his stealth is pretty awesome.
Do we
Stealth.
have
Yeah,
any
yes, sir.
way, either via like items or spells, or like can we survival check to gather the things we need to
Oh, wow.
hide
sorry.
her scent? Or can she approach from downwind? Where the wind blowing from? Survival check.
Wind is mostly in this part of Ordeal coming from either the west or a funny kind of curve down from the mountains to the northwest.
Let's see.
So you could either approach the city from like the main road,
okay,
and try to get to some of the surrounding buildings that are on the edge of it, or let me see. I actually have a city map of Feldgrau.
That's huge, Kate.
You want it?
Yeah, that would be good. It's just because if one of the fucking werewolf zombie things makes its will save against hide from undead, then it's gonna get a chance to like smell her.
Yeah.
Or if God
Here-
forbid we run into whatever punched a vampire to death, we send
true.
Kovira in alone, and it smells her. That's really bad.
I'm at least gonna put up some. Oh, did I already cast that? Okay, that works. Yeah, fuck it.
Alfred
Kovira,
can
you
go
should
in
have the
too
scent
with
cloak.
some extra firepower.
Scent cloak.
I put it in your inventory.
And then what was that?
Oh, Alfred can come in with you and be a little extra firepower. I mean, he's got some
Literally.
pretty awesome stealth and perception.
Sure. That works. Do regular
Yeah, you do have a
invisibility.
monster
'cause I
stealth,
don't-
don't you,
just in
buddy?
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Can he turn invis? Do we have any way to make him invis?
We have wands, I think.
Yeah.
There's a wand.
got
There's
wand.
also how well can we hide him from undead? Because Sid's or Kovira's hide from undead is what is it? DC 26 for them to see through that.
It's pretty tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denvaya's is better though. The greater hide from undead.
Yeah.
Kavira scales with her, but if Denvaya does the group version, it's quite strong.
Pretty nice.
Oh, so we could get, if we wanted Alfred to be invisible from undead, we could get him in that way.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. That thing lasts forever now. So I already put mine up, but I don't mind just doubling up.
Denvaya, do you have a hide from undead greater studied today?
I'm trying to find my spelled blood out, but yes, I think I do.
And that lasts 10 minutes per level, is that right?
It's so nice.
I believe so.
You can Your major choices are into the forest. There is a sort of creek bed that's recessed. You could go through the creek to approach town unseen. If you go along the edge of the forest, you might be visible from the road. If you cross over to the east side of the forest there, you might be visible if they have scouts watching the northern road, which not even sure who you're speaking of. You're not sure how cautious the demon wolves are going to be that anybody's following them, but you know that the Whispering Way must be on full alert.
Let's see. Where's the creek
After
bed? Oh, go on.
The
What?
creek would be over
Oh.
here in these woods. It's close, and it's impossible to be seen from the road going in that way.
Also, after conferring with Miss Covera, we do have Damnation Stride and Dimension Door available to us for easy escapes.
Okay. Let's see. So, if we go up
And
that
teleport.
creek,
Do a bunch of
how far?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could send the scouts up the creek, and the rest of us would hang back. They were crawling up the creek bed. Or do we think that, like, the 8 of us could effectively crawl in the creek?
Yeah, crawling in the creek. I mean, the creek bed is deep enough. It's 6 or 8 foot deep most of the time that crawling along the shore or walking even along the shore would make you visually unseen from the road or from the hills above. It would be pretty sneaky way to approach up to the edge of town. Feldgrau has been a human settlement for a long time, so there's not a lot of trees within 100 to 200 feet of it. You're expecting a wide open field around it. That'll still have to be dealt with no matter what side you come from.
I think we should have the 2 Sneaky Pete's, and they should be like 1,000 feet ahead of us, crawling up the creek bed. And we should be 1,000 feet behind them, crawling up the creek bed. Because then, if they are way ahead of us, hopefully, if there's any scouts watching the creek bed, then our guys will spot them before their guys spot us. And then if we reach the end of the creek bed in this manner, then we send the scouts on and we wait at the edge of the creek, at the edge of town.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Did someone say
happy
that?
to
I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
I'm happy to sneak along. Go ahead.
Kate, did you put something in my inventory or not?
Yep, it's a scent cloak.
I don't see it.
I don't know. It
I don't know
disappeared.
I see it. If 2 of us are going, okay. I mean, I'm game to.
It'll
take
be
it.
Covera and I, right?
Oh noes.
No, Elfrip and Korea.
Oh, I'm very sneaky.
Yeah, what's your stealth?
22.
Those Elfrips.
Okay. Well,
I think
Elfrip,
I'd
you
probably
should go.
I'd probably sooner send Elfrip. He's got Damnation Stride, so he can
Oh,
get
yeah, okay.
can get them out.
Sounds
And
good.
Kavira has Dimension Door, so that way, like, as
Sorry
long as
if
they're
I-
not both in cap.
No, you are.
Sorry if I missed that.
No, you're the rival
No,
of
you're good.
anyone stealth-wise. They're just worried about getting clapped anyway.
Yeah.
How do I spend the scent cloak? It's not letting me like roll it. I'll just delete it.
What? Don't delete it.
There was no
Give it
die
back.
on it.
There's no dice.
I think she's trying. She's
Oh, it's a
wanting to
potion.
declare that it's been used.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put a use thing on it, and it will be single use.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
And
put 5 uses on it. Go nuts.
no.
As many as you want.
Okay.
Toby, no.
And then, yeah. Oh, you already did it before I could even click
Yeah.
save, so nobody got to
Oh.
hear this. Sad.
Oh.
And you deleted it before I could click and make it fart sound.
Oh my.
Awesome. Awesome.
No.
Pleasure working with you.
I'm so sorry. I'm moving fast. I'm moving fast. Clearly.
And what does it do? Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, throws off tracking by +10. Okay, cool. Very useful.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
all they smell is a lot of Axe body spray from Elfrip.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there any way for Kovira and Elfrip to share the thing?
Yeah, is there like a little,
So instead of lasting 24 hours, it lasts like not as long.
like, can I rub my body on his body and we're just like, in a
No.
non-weird way?
Just stick me in your, just like a baby.
This
Just
is-
your shirt. So there's
I'm
two heads. and two sets of
picturing
arms.
you cover yourself in bacon grease and pick up Hansel and smear him up and down your forehead. How would that work?
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, you're misunderstanding.
I like,
I
yeah.
want Miss Kovira to just shove Elfrip in her shirt. So
Yeah.
it's just like peeking
Two
out over the
heads.
collar.
Yeah. We won't trip.
This is I'm about
Fuck
to
our
call
stealth.
tangent on this.
Fuck our
Is
my
that-
acrobatics.
is
Mostly
that
because we'll
our-
be giggling the whole time.
Is that our only scent cloak? It's our only.
The only one I
item?
had.
Oh, that won't work. Never mind. Non-detection, but I know that's for like spells.
Okay. Well,
I can wash myself with this Le Castoire.
does it actually do anything?
No.
No.
Okay.
There was one anti-smell item in the party and it was used.
There's one
I
anti-smell
don't even
item,
remember when I bought that.
and we're gonna send 2 people.
Yep.
Not unless you had a little
He
soap.
can go behind me.
Oh wait, I have a deodorizing agent in my enchantique kit.
Oh, my god,
fuck.
yes.
Then you will
Holy
smell like
shit.
perfume.
It renders
I have a
it's
bunch
an
of
odorless
garlic
substance.
tablets.
Takes a
if you
minute
wanna
and renders
smear
it
yourself with
scentless
those.
for 1d3 hours.
Well, scentless
Wow.
is good.
Holy shit. Okay.
Creatures that
Enchantique.
rely on scent
So
for
useful.
locating cannot gain the
Good job,
benefit of
Enchantique.
ability against a creature affected by. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's better than nothing, in my opinion.
I don't think Enchantique has been so useful since somebody shot a Soul Reaver with the flare gun.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Natural 1 goes to a 63 stealth. For
Take a
some
reroll.
reason.
Yeah, take a reroll.
Yeah, you can have my
Why
reroll.
is your stealth?
It's adding
Oh,
hide from
it's
undead
adding
and
both.
invis.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh.
So we get it. It's a
Aw.
43. Alfred roll stealth.
You
Rivera
can
has
have my
Doom
reroll,
Cheer.
Sid. You
Yeah,
should reroll
rerolling.
that. Also, we should make Elfrip invisible.
Oh, it's not any better.
All right. So it is. That's
Yeah.
a little bit better.
We'll take, okay. If it's substantive and actually crosses like a significant
sure.
threshold, then. Huh?
Sure.
And just to be clear, Dinvaya, are you also casting a hide from undead on, I guess, the whole team because we're all standing here, but then the scouts will go in with that on?
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to figure out what the plan was before I was working over my spell list. So yeah, tell me what you need.
Hide from undead would be great because these two are going in invisible with no scent, and if they hide from undead, then whatever's in there will have a hard time finding them.
Should Elfrip reroll now that he's invisible?
I don't think so, but.
Nah, I think you're good.
Okay.
Just add 20 to that.
Awesome.
Do you want anybody to have? Do you want Kovir to have True Sight, Cap?
How long does that last?
Minute per level.
Minute per level? Nah.
Okay.
Nah, what could happen? What could happen? Here's Blast. Super Blast.
Did that go, Toby?
Nar. You did Invis Undead? Oh, hide from Dead. There, did. Success.
Okay. Helps if I type the right micro.
Well, it's a complicated system.
Shut
Maybe-
the fuck up.
Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me find.
Okay.
I have a map of a creek.
Crick.
A little crick. Just a little crick as a treat.
Hey, Toby, can we still hear the smell cloak spell?
The who?
The smell cloaks, the cloak.
No.
The scent cloak
Scent
item
cloak.
noise
Scent
is
cloak.
what she wants.
No. No, you ruined it.
Smell cloak.
Smell cloak.
Yep. It was going to be glorious.
The best noise we've ever heard in the
No, I was just
history
gonna
of us
let you
playing.
use the potion, and you would have heard.
Yes, I knew it was gonna be a fart.
Everything in my apartment is smell cloaked as my fart.
Even his Sydney.
And then this subtle little spritzer for the enchantique spray.
God.
Sounds yeah.
Industrial grade.
It's a bottle of Axe.
Bottle of ass.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, Fira builds those things out of, you know, reworked bottle rockets, so they're a little intense.
Incredible.
It's cheaper that way.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, my two sneakers head into Feldgrau Creek in the forest. The map. The map is here.
Man, every time you say sneakers, I hear squeakers, as in Gollum talking about hobbits.
Squeakers.
Or squeakers.
All right. The rest of the party, I'll put you on the map here so you're not staring into the black abyss, but you are not present on this map. So here we go. Oops. Hang on a second. I'm gonna back down the noise a little bit.
Looks like a good place to get ambushed.
Beginning to sprinkle. Yes, the creek is a lovely place to get ambushed. Yes. Feldgrau. To get ambushed.
Yes.
So, our stealth and perception from the scouting squad, please. There's a perception from Elf Rip.
Yeah, Vaughn. God damn it. What is happening?
Hell yeah.
This is my second one and like
Nice. Nice. There you go. And our stealths are 40 something from the Inwiz. Okay, where do we go? You see a creek stretching away to the southeast, winding its way. The water's flowing towards you. It's coming from the hills to the west of the town. But at this moment, the creek is coming sort of like it's as if it's coming straight from the town. It's a few miles southeast of you. There's a walkway on either side of the creek, but you, Kavira, can fly. Elfrip is on foot unless he goes fire form, and then he's very visually obvious.
Yeah, it seems like a bad choice to be fire form and wading through water.
Mm-hmm. Well, it wouldn't put you out or anything. Your fire is more intense than that. You could do it, but it would leave it would make a lot of steam. No, you're not that strong, and it would greatly inhibit your flying.
no keen.
I'm okay for now.
I'll just hover over the water.
And you guys can't see each other. That's an issue.
I have sea invis on.
Do you? Okay, so you can see Alfred creeping along the bottom.
Yars.
That is a 22. Looks like Elfrib's invis buff is not adding.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I took some of
It's
his
not
buff.
on. That's why.
What? Oh, I didn't turn the buff on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the condition's on, but not the buff. So if you turn the buff on, then you get the bonus. Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. You guys creep up the creek. Go ahead and move on up.
Creek creep.
Do you see it yet?
You don't find it.
Wait, I'm waiting for the question marks and the rolling noise.
When he pauses the game, it's when you're about to fucking die.
Yeah.
Literally.
Better get an anvil dropped on head.
Mm-hmm.
Coconut
Do
noise.
we wanna... Oh,
there it
there
is.
they are.
That's what you're worried about.
There they are.
All right, there.
It's Kavira. Where are you?
I'm over here. I'm 5 feet, 10 feet above you, and 5 feet to your right.
Does Albert perceive whatever is causing those dice to get rolled?
Alfred has no idea those dice are being rolled.
Can we keep rolling perception, or we're stuck with what we have?
You're stuck with what you have.
Ugh.
You got rerolls
Okay.
you could spend.
That's
You
true,
got
but I
wind
don't want
whaps
to
in
be.
your eyeballs.
Yeah, really. I don't want to be responsible for taking 2 rerolls from the party.
Elfrip is, you might notice, leaving little goblin footprints on the muddy beach next to the creek.
Can you
Can we
can Kavira nudge him to get out of it?
or like can I mean you said I noticed or one of us notices?
I am
Carrion.
Let me
'Cause
adjust.
I can't. I wanted to, but I can't.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't even.
give me a sec here. I'm adjusting the wall height. These cliffs are generally about 15 feet above your current location, so Kavira, if you fly a little higher, you will be able to see over them.
I will fly a little higher.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Above you on the cliff to your left, which is southeast of Elfrip's current position, you see a very, very old statue. Very, very old. And it's covered in moss. And it is a hooded figure. It's about 10 feet tall. Big chunk of stone that it was carved out of. It's facing northeast, which is the only way to approach it on foot from that side of the cliff. And
Yeah.
it is holding a bowl. And you notice in the bowl there is something. At this distance, you can't tell what. There's sort of a gray statue covered in green moss, and there's some pile of dark black objects in the bowl.
Okay. I let Alfred know. But I want to just make sure we're not making noise when we're talking to each other, right? Like, should I just
Yes, you
message to
are.
him, or should we? Oh, okay.
Do you have message?
I do have message.
Use your communicators, but that'll be
Oh, yeah.
still making noise.
That would be noise too. So can I activate? Hold on, I'm thinking about my silent ring real quick. But if that is a type of silence that fucks my spells up, I can't remember. So
No, it's a special
it's
silence.
not.
It
It's just
doesn't
for.
fuck it up. You should use
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't. Okay, rad. Let me just see the radius of that because I might activate that.
I think it's 20 feet.
Radius,
Maybe
you
10 feet.
cast ear piercing scream.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just click it. Veil of Silence. 2 chosen allies within the area. All right, hold on. Having trouble locating what I need to. All right, I'm just gonna hit use and then recharge it, but I couldn't find a way to 15 feet.
There we go.
Ooh, I'm a little out of range. Okay, so let me drop
Well, you'd have
back
to float right over the top of him.
Yeah. I could do that if
Okay.
that's okay. But let me just also fix my. All right, because I want to make sure he and I can talk. So 15 feet allows me to still see over to the statue.
You
Stay
two
in
can
range
now
with Alfred.
communicate silently. Yep.
Okay, great. I
These
want to make
rings
sure
are
we're
really
not
good.
giving anything away there.
You guys love
Can I
whispering
use-
wade tech. It's really good.
Yeah. Oh god.
If I'm invisible, can
What
I
does
use
that say
Wings of
about us?
Fire and stay invisible?
Say again, Bonin.
If I'm invisible right
Yeah.
now, can I use Wings of Fire and stay invisible, or does it give off some sort of other indicator?
It radiates light. It would be like there would be this. It's like an invisible torch flying along.
Weird.
My only concern is if we fly past something that we haven't perceived and suddenly they notice that they're silent.
Do you
then
have
that's
Ant Hall, Sid?
I do. Oh, I could quick swap.
As
Yeah,
you
Arcane of the
two
Member
are,
carries the last.
Yeah, I should.
if I could, as you
Mm-hmm.
sit here discussing things with Elfrip, you see a small black bird fly up and plop something in the offering of the statue and fly away.
Alright. Does anything happen after?
Nope.
No. Okay. I just let Alfred know that happened. I'm wary to. I want to go investigate or wait to investigate with the party once we've cleared the area. I just don't want to split up from the only other person I'm with. That's like kind of what I'm hesitant to do right now. So
Mhm.
if this turns into a whole thing and then I leave you and I'm 15 feet above you, that's gonna be. But okay, I let him know that I saw a little bird put an offering in there. 1 second.
What kind of offering can you tell?
I'm gonna do a no. I couldn't see. Toby, I'm gonna do a quick swap with Arcane and the Membrane and then cast Anthole on myself so I can pick Elfrib up. I don't want to separate us. Okay. Hold on. Just swapping shit around real quick.
If we get attacked by birds, it's gonna be so scary.
And cool. All right. Do I need to put any buff on or not really? Tower buff
Grab it
on.
for you. I have it on my sheet.
Okay. If you throw it on mine, that'd be great.
Yeah. Guess I could delete Dea Pharasma off you guys. You ain't never getting that shit again.
I like to look at it.
I'd like to remember when.
Yeah, it reminds me of a good
When
time.
God liked
It
us.
reminds me of a good
A
time.
whole week when you couldn't suffer level or ability drain.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna pick up Elfrib.
Okay.
Elfrib, with your permission.
You pick up Elfrib. Elfrib, you can
Okay.
adjust your altitude to 15 feet.
Ah, that startled me.
But you said how far?
15 feet. Yeah.
15.
And we're gonna go look at the little statue real quick. Okay, come
Kai,
on
are
over.
you okay? Did you sit down wrong?
Yeah.
Funny old man noises.
Ah.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's like me when someone's adjusted my chair without telling me.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Ah, that startled me.
Would this be a knowledge religion? Like what is the substance in the I feel wary to touch it, but we're close now, so what is it? What's she looking like and what is it?
Knowledge religion. It's extremely difficult.
Oh dear. All right, here we go. Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Pretty good.
Okay. Very good.
Assistance from
I
Alfred. Help
needed your roll.
unlooked for. You got a total of 25. It is a deliberately nondescript statue. It does not resemble any particular deity. It is well made. Whoever made it is very skilled at this sort of thing. It is hundreds of years old, maybe 1,000. It could predate Shining Crusade. And it is minimally weathered because it must have had some sort of enchantment of preservation put on it. It's not really magical, but it has magic used to make it stand up against the rigors of time. And it's mostly just covered in moss. So it doesn't really have any identifiers, and that alone is suspect. Sometimes secret religions will build things in this way so that they know who they're worshiping, but nobody else who comes across it does. And the bowl is full of a flower you've seen in Ustalav, but it's pretty rare. But I mean, if you flew around this area for a while, you would probably find this many in half a day. This many petals. They're little black petals. And if either of you have knowledge nature, you can roll it.
Oh yes. It's not a great one, and I've been rolling. Okay, we'll take it. It's not awful, unless it's a hard one.
I have 0 in that. No worries.
Those are dusk wither bloom petals. They are inky black petals. They shimmer faintly, supposedly, and you guys would know this. You're in Ustalav, and they grow everywhere. In moonlight, they almost look like they reflect a more bluish light. They're not magical in any way. They're just a local flower. But in daylight, it looks like they're like laced with drops of silver. There's like a little vein of silver amongst the black petals. They're really very pretty, soft and velvety. And they are supposedly, when you were in school, skipping class, you might remember a day where they talked about these various flowers. And this is one of the flowers that is said to be valued by necromantic rituals.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And
But
what type of, you
sometimes
said it was a...
that doesn't necessarily mean evil. I mean, it means maybe the Whispering Way knows an evil ritual involving these, but also the clerics of Pharasma might lay them on a corpse they were preserving and sanctifying against being turned into undead. It could be read a number of different ways.
Okay. Do the symbols on the statue mean anything at the base? Mean anything to me? Us?
Nope. They are.
And he said nondescript.
Well, but you read a bunch of languages.
Yeah.
You read Common, Draconic, Elven, Goblin, Infernal, Varisian. It's none of those.
So cool. Oh. And Alfred doesn't. Okay.
Alfred's pretty.
And you said it was a black bird, or specifically like a crow? Was I able to identify what type of bird?
You think a crow, or a rook or raven, some relative.
Okay. I don't want to pick anything out of the bowl.
No. Seems like bad choice.
I could detect magic too. I mean, it's clearly been protected, like you said, but maybe there's. I don't really know how much detect magic does right now. Do you have detect evil? Okay. Okay, well, we can't do either of those. And this is facing toward the town. Looks like it would be sort of. Yeah, what direction is this facing?
The town is southeast. The town is this
it is
direction.
southeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's facing northeast. It's facing the river, basically.
Interesting. Okay.
It's the only big landmark you can think of that's that direction, other than this whole other county.
Gotcha. Okay. If we are within.
God damn it.
No, Jesus. If we're within headset range, I'll let the party know that we found the statue and haven't found anything else. But I guess otherwise we should keep going. I don't want to disrupt it. I don't want to put our hands in the pot. That'll also mean a floating petal that looks suspicious. So
Yeah, there's some spooky going on here. I don't want.
we don't know. Yeah, that's spooky though. So I'm a little, like you said, Toby. It's a little weird that it's nondescript.
Even with a piss poor roll, it's easy to assume that anybody in this world would say, "Oh boy, a religion."
Yeah, yeah, goody.
A statue in the middle of nowhere that looks untouched but super old. Not touching it.
No.
Don't fuck with it.
We're not fucking with it. Stop it. Okay, well,
I think this might be a timing thing. We might want to.
we want to go. Do we want to explore the last piece of it? Famous last words from me, or do we want to go back to the party? Do you have a
I'm
preference?
having trouble
I know it.
separating what Alfred knows from what.
From
we
what
are
I know,
seeing.
I know.
If Alfred doesn't know about these dice being rolled, then
He doesn't.
it might.
I think Toby's just rolling dice to fuck
He
with
also
you.
could be fucking with
because
us.
he could roll dice and not like you guys could. He can roll dice without anything appearing in the chat. Yeah, see, he's just fucking with you guys.
How far from the party are they?
They're almost a mile away. They're very far.
I mean, a mile. They're still in with communicator range, so you could be talking to us, Kobir.
And you're in a
I
silence
want them
bubble.
Middle finger to you, Mr. Toby.
The silence spell still works for that, right?
Yeah,
no?
you're in your silence bubble,
Sweet.
so
Okay. Just double checking. Yeah, I mean, I'll radio that to them. Like, we're pretty far along the path.
roll
and I
knowledge
wanna-
engineering.
Oh God. Oh,
You
the
pull
thing
out the
I
communicator
don't buy?
you've literally never used.
Oh no.
Oh no, Alphabet 02.
Oh, maybe we'll contact them. Maybe we won't. Looks like we won't.
Hold on.
Oh God. Oh,
And 6 for a total of 4.
it might as well just explode. Yeah, I
In
wonder how
fact-
they're doing.
Yeah, in fact, all you can get it to do.
I wonder how those guys are doing.
All you can get it to do.
Wow.
Oh.
Do we hear anything from them on our end?
Miss
Absolutely
Kavira,
not.
why did we buy these?
Really good
Yes, where
question.
it's like, Kavira, you're muted in Discord.
Yeah.
That's what it should look like on the other end, is you just see Kovira's icon blinking but not talking.
Yeah. Well,
Elfrup's like hitting it against the palm of his hand, like, I
No.
don't know, that doesn't work.
Tech issues. I'm down to continue. I can't imagine this is much farther than a mile, this like lower portion that we were gonna jaunt along, but I don't fucking know. Okay.
Disable all other audio devices.
Oh my god.
All right, should we keep doing this, Miss Clover?
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right, don't forget to grab me before
Oh yeah,
we
okay.
leave.
I've grabbed Alfred.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow your cursor a little bit.
Okay. I think that's his last words.
That's the edge of
Okay,
this
well
map.
yeah. All right, let's go back. Honestly, you wanna hit a dimension door on that one? Just get back. No, I'm just kidding. He's fucking with. I can't tell. He's gonna like reveal all them. I think we've seen everything.
Yeah.
So.
But that, if the.
Come on back.
All right, here we go.
Can we say we return to the party, or do you want us to saunter up the?
If you guys hold
map?
still, I'll move you up there.
Oh. To be honest, that freeze kind of scared me for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, it's largely clear. There's a statue you guys might want to take a look at.
You scared the hell out of the party. They couldn't see you coming.
We
How
couldn't
do
get the
these
radio to
headbands
work.
work?
Note to self for level 11.
You could borrow a
They
rank.
can't see it because he's invisible, but he is standing indignant. Like, these are supposed to be awesome. Why?
They're supposed to be an asset. There's a statue if you guys want to investigate it, but that route toward Feldgrau by the creek is more or less clear. It does have a freaky statue that's like nondescript, which is a little skeeving, but otherwise fine. I tell them the petals that are there and
And the birds were
what they're
giving
used in
offering
occasionally.
to it.
Yeah. Yes.
That
So,
sounds unsettling.
it is a little weird, not gonna lie. We felt a little weird there.
You're telling me that there's no one guarding the sneakiest path into town?
There's
These
a chance
guys really
something's
are
going on
set
there.
for W for Wumbo.
I kind of wish I had detected magic. I should have done that. I'm so cautious with my spells. But yeah, it looks like it was protected from the elements. Old, but protected.
Does anyone know anything about statues, black flowers, black birds,
So you
and
know,
fancy
detect
old
magic is
letters?
0 level. You could literally cast it all day, and the only thing that would happen is till we'd yell at you for doing it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Would this be knowledge religion or?
I think so, right?
Knowledge religion of her description of the statue, you probably wouldn't learn any more. I mean, she said it's nondescript. There's nothing really to know about it.
I was thinking more about Elfrip's question.
Oh, what was his question?
Does anyone know anything about statues, black flowers, blackbirds, and fancy old letters?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, Kavira's one of your experts on this stuff, and she never read anything about black flowers on a nondescript statue in southeastern Ardea.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
what about
do
you?
crows or any like do they have a like could that be someone having shapeshifted making an offering or something that birds just do that we know of, like anything surrounding the animal that we saw?
Yeah, what about you,
nature.
Danger.
Knowledge nature. If anyone wants to support me on that one, mine is not great, and I've been rolling poop fuck.
Poop fuck?
Poop fuck.
We've got 20-something knowledge natures that suggest that crows are very smart and they do weird shit.
Yeah, true.
And they sometimes
do.
Sometimes they are tamed or befriended by people, and sometimes they befriend and arguably tame people.
Yeah.
But there's usually logic to their I'm totally metagaming, but there's knowledge to their learning, so they've got to have some reinforcement for putting stuff in that bowl. Does anyone in this party know that? Looking at you, Mr. Danger.
You guys can know that much about them with
Yeah, it's
27
gotta be like a
total knowledge
conditional.
nature.
They're keeping something going, maybe.
Maybe somebody lives in that town and worships
Yeah.
whoever that's a statue to, and has crows that they trained to do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whether they are alive or dead, the crows are still crowing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good theory. It's either that or a shapeshifter, but I think the latter is way less likely.
In any case, we should roll because
Yes,
we are
yes, let's
still
do it.
under the 10-minute per level effect of Dinvaya's Hide from Undead Greater. So if there's any
Alright.
undead in the area, we should be rolling into town now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Rolling.
Do we? Okay.
I'm gonna cast some 10-minute per level things on myself. Since we're
Tired
close
of
to
walking on
town.
my feet. That's stupid.
This creek runs right up to the edge of town, right?
I'm carrying this goblin. I believe so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put see invis on. You guys didn't see anything. I ain't that worried.
No, we really didn't. I just saw an Elfrip.
Wait, but did you have see invis on? You did, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, good.
That's the only way I could see him.
All Miss Kuvira saw was a little goblin taking a casual stroll through the woods. Nothing to see here, folks.
Little goblin, big stroll.
Cast Shield of Faith on myself, Toby.
Say again? Shield of Faith
cast Shield of-
activated? Yep. You guns it.
An amazing voice.
I'll do a light buffing. The statue sounds weird.
A light
Didn't see
buffing.
anything.
Well, according to the book, that will buff out. Oh.
All right. Okay, let's see. Nar. There we go.
No.
You guys are still buffing?
That's all I'm gonna do for now.
Right.
Doing 10-minute ones? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I don't have a 10-minute really one, so I just did a minute per level of my Shield of Faith, but
Yeah, I think it's fine. The scouts didn't see anything, but in case we get jumped when we reach the edge of the creek, or if is something there, I did a light buff. I did like Shield of Faith, Expeditious Retreat, because otherwise my base move is 20, and then I did Keen Edge so that I don't have to go into my weapon and mark it as not keen, which I just don't want to do.
Light buff is just shapeshift for a bit.
Yeah, don't go crazy. I don't think there's anything up there.
Okay. So light buffs, and everyone's going up the creek. Up shit creek together.
Yes.
Not a single paddle amongst us.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Regular invis will have worn off by now with the travel and the confab. Was anything done about our inability to use the communicators? Remember, you can borrow a rank from next level of any skill.
Borrow a
Pay
what?
it back
A ring?
when you level up. Yeah, I allow you guys to operate essentially cheating by one skill rank. If it's something someone in the party can teach you, which in this case they can. At the very least, Invia could be like, okay, this button turns it on. This is how you switch frequencies. This is what you push to talk. That is a round per level buff. Not sure if you want to put that up.
It's not what I want to put up. You're right.
I got a new level 3
Always forget.
base. I got something.
What you got?
Bell's Palette. I cast this on Gasper beginning every combat now.
Oh, shit. One of your auras. Courage, resolve to another creature. You retain the personal effect. Oh, that's perfect. Example, aura of courage. So now Gaspar has an aura of +4 saves on fear effects. Is that what you're transferring?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sure we look like a little bitch, but I wasn't way scared.
A little
Also, you
bitch
guys,
boy.
the statue is 90 feet
Come here, little rabble
southeast of
buddy.
us.
Let me
Oh,
show
Miss
you how
Dismas,
to
you seem
use the
even more
talky
awesome all
talk
of a
finger.
sudden.
Up on like 15 feet up on the cliff, so I don't really think anyone can see it. I'm guessing if they're not up in the air.
I have a feeling that Elfrip might have the patience and attention span as one of Toby's IT customers trying to learn how to use a printer when they really don't want to. I apologize. I don't like that, but it seems like that's true to him. Yeah, yeah, so it should work, but it didn't work before.
This will help you throw more fireballs.
Alfred is listening.
Oh, they would, like, if they wanted to get up there, they'd just have to go up this path, right? That gets them up the hill. They go this way.
Yeah, that looks like it goes up.
Like this and then this. Just if you guys are interested. And look
Yeah,
out
let's
for
take a look at it.
birds.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I think we are still hide from undead greater.
Hope we are.
And make your best friends, Kate and Carp, happy.
Oh.
So the party
Damn
starts
right.
working their way up the creek bed. You see little elf footprints over here in the mud. And
Oh, yeah,
you
we should
are
cover them.
working your way southeast. Well, you're going to leave a lot more footprints now.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. Can we cover them? All of them?
It would take you
Like
a
danger?
long time to countertrack the whole party.
Oh.
You would have to go very, very slowly through here.
Never mind.
You could do it.
Well, up to the party.
Nah, fuck it.
We don't have time. Okay.
Let's roll.
Right.
Should have ridden our horses through here, then it wouldn't look so suspicious.
Yeah.
Just a little suspicious.
Just a feed.
Just a little suspicious.
Just a little suspicious as a treat.
As a treat, yeah. I'm gonna keep it pushing with the rest of the melee core.
Okay. Hold there and let me make some suspicious placebo rolls. Just to keep everybody guessing and confused.
4 fake rolls, and then a 5th roll from the bowel.
I don't believe you.
Mud. I'm dead.
It's the same 4 from before. Those aren't though.
You guys are right about here. When something does in fact happen.
Oh no.
You see about half a dozen black birds take flight out of the trees above you. And you hear... And they fly south.
Did that happen last time?
No, it was one that flopped a petal and flew by. But if they're flying south, they might be flying toward the town. Or they are flying toward the town.
Half a dozen black birds.
That was the same bird we saw, right? The type.
Think so.
Species?
Same, right
Okay.
size, right color.
Okay. That's concerning. They're
Okay.
probably warning someone in town.
Yeah, they're for sure warning something. Let's monkey pound to the statue and get a look at it, and then maybe rethink our approach.
Okay.
That's
20.
fucking scary.
20 perception as we're doing that, Toby.
Okay.
29, 38, 32.
Oh, am I allowed to reroll perception, Toby, or am I?
You can all roll a perception check here. Alfred 38 looks like the highest so far.
Oh.
I used a spyglass to track where the crows go.
Okay. Where are you being silly about that. There we go. Spyglass, you lose them over the trees almost immediately. They're going far away.
Okay.
Should fling the spyglass at Kovira and have her fly up. See if she can see where they land.
Sidearm it at her.
Okay.
Yeah, just beat it at her.
Ping! Hits her in the face. She wasn't paying attention.
Catch check.
You catch it. And how high up do you want to go? The trees are about 50 feet tall here.
51 feet. No,
I mean, that's reasonable. To see
no,
over the
yeah,
trees.
I'll go like.
It's a very good answer.
I'll go 60.
Okay.
Let's see.
Roll me a visual perception check.
Oh. Rolling poopy duty party.
28 with the spyglass reducing range negatives. You are scanning south. You can actually see, when you're looking up here, you can distantly see the town. You and you alone can see this.
Oh. Okay. Any sign of the birds?
They disappeared over the trees, and you don't see them. And you're looking at this from miles away. You're not even this close. This would be like 1,000 feet away from the town. But you do see that it has an encircling stone wall that is torn down in places. It has some watchtowers left, some buildings left. It has about a third of an actual keep in the center of town that's standing, and it has a lot of structures in the hills around it from far away. That's what you see from there.
Okay, I'll let the team know.
While you are scanning that with the spyglass, Elfrip feels something in his toes.
Guys.
Does he wear shoes?
Something weird. Nope. He has little like talon feet.
He digs his feet into the mud and
He's squishing.
Squishes a little bit, doesn't feel anything, and then he leans over and puts both of his hands on a rock nearby. And when you do that, you feel sort of a vibration. And it's far away, but you're feeling some sort of whump in the ground. God damn it, Tony.
Guys, there's something happening. Ground's kind of. And there was a the ground was kind of like purring, and then all of a sudden it's like it had a heartbeat, like something is stomping around.
Can I
along
take
these
an action?
Sure.
All right. I don't usually get to have this much fun coming right at us.
Can I ready a scorching ray?
Sure.
Is Mr. Danger still a playable critter right now?
No, I think he and Dismas are AFK.
Dang.
It's that time of the session.
No.
Beavertown?
I'm here.
Okay.
Let's see. This isn't in here.
He's just hanging back then.
Dibby.
He's standing in the creek up to his
Watching our
knees
booties.
catching,
Oh shit!
catching crawdads.
I wasn't looking at the screen though. I was just listening. Fuck me.
No.
Yeah, oh, he's just
Okay.
leaping up the side of a cliff. You werewolf too?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
The hatred of dogs is difficult for him.
I cast Shield of Wings, Toby.
Okay.
That's why it's unexamined.
Yeah.
Did it roll? Murmuring prayers, casting heroism.
Did it roll?
I'm looking at something else at the moment, but I'll tell you in a sec.
It did
Okay.
roll, yes.
Okay, thanks, Tim.
Right. Make sure your buff is turned on. Do you have a buff on your sheet for that? You
I
do.
could not say.
It is on now. Gives you a 5 speed.
Is
I
it
want to look
just
at this
the one round?
statue while we're getting thumbed at. What'd you say?
Yeah, please do.
What'd you say, Mandy?
Is it just the one round of buffs that we get?
One round of buffs has happened. Now we are into round 2, and some people are looking. Some other people could still be buffing.
What is this dang statue?
Natural 20.
Hell
Roll out.
yeah.
Nice.
Still lower than Kavira's check. It is an ancient statue. You don't, unfortunately, learn anything new that Kavira didn't point out about it. And at this point, Kavira, you guys, some of you can do round 2 buffs. Those of you that did a skill check cannot. Yeah, go ahead and click your buff if you did a second round, or forever hold your buff. Kavira, the trees are swaying in the wind. There is a light rain, and you see a tree that's swaying the wrong direction, away from the wind. And then you see another one 100 foot closer very quickly that is now swaying the wrong direction. Something unbelievably big is walking through the forest and brushing against 50-foot trees like they're blades of grass.
Oh, God damn it, it's another monster from the woods.
God damn it, Bobby.
I tell the party. I have my scorching ray readied. And I mean it's round per level, but at this point, is it prudent to cast an invisibility greater? Or still
We're
no?
gonna go to initiative.
Oh. Okay.
You can roll your initiatives.
Oh yeah.
Natural 20.
Toby?
Roll
Yeah.
out.
Well, nice knowing you all.
It prompts me every time to do some stuff when I roll initiative. Should it do that, or should it just skip?
I don't know if I can make. I bet I could if we make a separate macro for initiative. It's activating the character sheet function, and that one's not skippable. But I bet we could write one.
Well, it doesn't bother. It's easy to get around, but
No,
I want
it. I want it all skippable. If you feel like taking the time, you could scribble me down a list of everything that don't skip. We'll make it all skip. We'll get that bitch. I walk around this country like a
Elfrip
boomer.
would like to know more about this place.
Okay.
Gosh.
Some dice are rolled.
Dice will roll.
I start shit, but I can tell you how it ends.
I rolled a natural 20. I am going 4th. Fuck this class.
You could have bought improved initiative feats. There's some variant of Inquisitor that gets their wisdom on initiative.
I gotta give that guy a call.
I believe it exists.
So we all perceive can we all perceive that whatever's coming is giant?
Feels like something heavy.
Then I think it might be time to do this.
Another cake secret coming out.
Whoa.
New spell.
Kate transforms. You guys assume she's changing into a gargoyle, or you've seen her change into a storm hag before. Her skin turns silver and bulks up, and she grows to around 10 feet tall. She is still female shaped, but has a metal helmeted head with glowing blue eyes, strange little metal horns, wings coming out of her back, and her entire body, head to toe, is just armored. She looks like an alien.
That's fucking sick.
Oh, makes you Kate.
I also cast a new form spell to much less theatric effect.
Oh no!
He changes his hat.
That's right. And I get frumpy little angel wings.
Frumpy angel. Frumpy angel.
Trump angel.
God.
Trump angel.
So presumably the wolf. Sorry.
I try to give Dismas a fist bump as he gets higher in the air, and I'm guessing he doesn't know what to do with that.
No, unfortunately not.
Go,
Turns
Kate
into
the
a Trumpy
Ranger. Near,
angel.
near.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Go, Kate.
Here's a full-size
Ranger.
picture of Robo Kate.
Damn.
Hey, now.
That's
I
beautiful.
love it. Thank you. I should take the wolf buff off, right?
Yes.
I can't do that at this. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Mommy.
And that means we may have to shut off this and just turn it back on, and then it
Yep.
should fix the
Okay.
token.
Robot dog.
Thank you.
Or the buffs could all just get super confused. We'll see what they do.
Robo dog.
There we go.
Call
Now it's
you
working.
Goddard. Goddard is the robot dog from Jimmy Neutron.
Yes.
It's pearls
Where-
before swine with you people.
Where the hood at?
I have seen that show.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really have an image, a little buddy prepped, but I also is kind of excited about my elemental, so. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna go invisible for now. I'm not gonna go crazy with that right now. Okay, here we go. I don't know what this thing is or what it can detect, but I would like to play my odds there.
That's good. You should fly away too.
I'm gonna,
Go to the
I'm gonna
front.
fly.
Just
I don't
leave.
want to be in the front. I'm also gonna go higher. I want to see if I can see it. So I'm gonna go 60 feet up
Okay.
again. But Toby, if I go 60,
would you?
I was. Can I? Okay, I went back down to 15 when we were all chatting. This might be, Toby, you can squash this as necessary. Can I have stayed up there? I don't know why I came back down.
Okay.
This sounds wrong. I'll keep it at 15. It's fine.
It's your turn. Move wherever you want, but you are where you are at the start of this turn.
Gunga. Okay, I am at least gonna move back, but when I move back, I can't move much higher up, right? I don't remember how like XY works here. I'll just go up a little bit.
You can go up to like 60 feet higher than you were.
Sure.
If you go straight up.
All right, yeah.
And you don't move
I wasn't
laterally.
sure if that.
You got to pay
Okay.
for the up and the lateral.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, all right. So then that's too high. I'll do the math, but continue. You can
Okay.
keep going with the terms.
Alright, there's a giant coming that I'm gonna have this tater tot hot dish and get some enlarged person on me.
Can I see anything at 45 feet, Toby? Just
Nope.
for reference. No. Okay, cool. Thank you.
And how do I add an enlarged person stuff to Elfrip? I've never done it
Normally, I would say those foods are intended to be eaten slowly. Like you can't actually eat those foods that fast, but we use
Challenge
them.
accepted.
Yeah. I mean, Tim could do it. Let's see.
No denial. Just.
Goddamn right.
So can Elfrip like just grow steadily across the course of this fight as he digests?
The trouble is, let's see. Yeah, the trouble is you're small, so if you do enlarge person, you just become the same size as everyone else. That's
And
what,
easier to hit. And
yeah,
stuff.
it's just worse for you.
Damn it.
Yeah, it really doesn't
Alright.
work on you. You're too small.
Can I assume that Dismas sees me about to make this decision, just like puts his
Yeah,
hand
I'll
on
let you
my
back aim that. You've
forearm?
never tried that before.
Do you have reduced person?
Nope, just tater tot hot dish. It looked tasty, so I took it.
Oh, it's a hot. Sorry, it's a hot dish.
Then Vaya kind of grabs your hand and kind of points it towards Kai, like that'd be good or Cap. Like, no.
I would like to get enlarged. That would be fun.
Phrasing.
Now we're
I'll try to remember about this after the fight, Mr. Kai.
Okay.
Or can I use my turn to just hand the tater tot hot dish to Kai?
Yeah,
I
it
always
takes a
get
while.
enlarged thinking about Kate's ex-boyfriend's girlfriend.
Okay, I will not give it to Kai until afterwards. That's I think that makes it easier.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus.
Albert might defer until after Kai so that he has
So
something
true,
to do.
bestie.
Sure.
You could also take this time to put a Bear's Endurance or Spiritual Weapon or Divine Favor.
Yeah, I have stuff like that now.
If you want.
Well, I'll do some Bear's Endurance.
Okay. And then, do we have that buff on you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now you got more HP. Okay.
Do we lose sound effects?
No. It is now somebody else's turn. Did I not?
Mine, at long last, surely. I rolled a fucking 20. It's gotta be me.
No, it is not. Look at the initiative tracker.
I know, I'm joking.
We still love you guys.
Blurb.
Sorry, his hype track didn't play. Let me fix that briefly. Won't take me long. There we go.
What the fucking eye of Sauron is going on with this bird?
That's all you get. Why is it so quiet? Oh, yeah, that doesn't need to be that quiet. There we go. So, you hear many caws from around you. In fact, you hear from the forest all around you, and you hear little wings flying through the trees at high speed.
This might be cause for alarm.
Oh boy.
God damn it.
Might be cause for fireballs, what I'm thinking.
That
bro.
that's episode title, please.
Cause for alarm.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put that
I was
in
proud
the
of that,
chat
yeah.
so we remember it. Actually, Tim beat me to it.
Dinvaya, you are struck in the back by something that slams mostly into your armor plates. And you see that it is a crow, but an evil-looking crow, with glowing orange eyes, and it slammed into your armor so hard it practically chipped its beak, but it did it. And then another one flies at Dismas.
The
Another
hell?
one.
Thirty-seven perception.
Bounces off of Dismas's armor. Your flat-footed armor class turned it. Yeah, you've got a black crow-like bird, but to your eye, you believe it is in fact undead or twisted in some way. It definitely has magical, glowing magical eyes looking at you.
Weird.
I am also casting new spells this round. Let's see if I
Hell
find that
yeah.
move. Run back here, and I cast. Well, swift action. I turn on Judgment Protection, and that's a bonus to AC. And then I turn on Judgment Resiliency, which is DR4 to all evil creatures.
Okay.
Anything that detects as evil. And then that's my swift action, because I'm a cheater. And for my standard action, I cast Judgment Light, which
Diet
gives
judgment.
everyone in this, boom, everyone within 30 feet of Gaspar gets +2 armor class and DR3 to evil creatures. And there are buffs for those two things already on my sheet.
Neat.
Oh shit.
They are, let's see, Light of Protection, and what the fuck is the other one? DR3 Evil, you kind of just gotta remember. But I will start flinging that onto people's sheets. So it's Light of Protection and Light of Resilience. And
Are you able to
this
see
lasts for 1
everybody's
round per
sheet?
level. Everyone but Kate,
Goop.
because Kate has secrets.
Not anymore. I think she's. I think she's
I'm out of
actually.
secrets.
I
she's
think
actually
the
spelled
main
them all.
secrets have already
I'm
been
free.
revealed.
Gotcha.
Yay, you're free.
Yeah, and it messed with Kate's
I'll
token.
start turning those on for people.
Thank you.
My God.
It's gonna
hell
take me
yeah.
a little bit. Oh, you got it off my sheet? Okay, good.
I stole it just so you know. Yeah.
Thank you. And I chose the tokens myself out of the Foundry's token repository.
Yeah, you picked good tokens.
Yeah.
That
Also,
really
thank
captures
you.
the idea of what I think of when I read it.
The spell says that a fucking burst of light explodes out of Gaspar and clings to everything in the area, and that's
Wow.
how the buff works.
Sounds
And
dirty.
I chose orange and gold because those are the colors for those particular judgments. There's one of them where he explodes with blue light and it glitter dusts all invisible creatures within 30 feet.
Oh, don't get any on you.
Not like that. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, I can't see Kai's sheet either.
Oh,
Ooh. I promise I don't have any secrets.
I don't believe you.
I should have fixed Kate and Kai's sheet for you right now.
It might be because we're the two new people.
Too new.
Too new.
Just like The Office, still considered new when it's been
I mean,
years.
for a year
So
of play,
Dusty.
Kate's sheet was deliberately obscured so you couldn't see her secret werewolf buff, which she was
Yeah,
afraid to
thank you.
use. There was a time she almost fell off a cliff and was like, werewolf, and then didn't.
But it's just the thing, like, we never asked, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never asked, and she endured a lot of conversations about, man, I fucking hate werewolves. I'd like to kill some fucking dirty ass werewolves. They're not sending their best.
That's exactly why people don't come
All
out.
dogs
It's 'cause their
don't go to
family-
heaven.
That's
The
right.
responsibility for not finding these secrets relies on both parties.
Oh, wow. Both sides. Both
Oh, you're
siderism.
Wow.
lighter, huh?
That's right.
Both
I
sides.
can't put the
There was-
buff on Elf Whip.
There's
Don't know
good
why.
people on both sides.
What's
That's
the
right.
buff?
Hang on.
Fixin' Elfrip. You have Observer to him. You ought to be
I
able
have,
to.
yeah. I think Foundry's taking a shit. I'll keep working
Could
on
be.
it.
Could be.
Yeah.
I straight up have no
I
secrets.
totally
Thought I
felt
heard Foundry
safe
kind of pinch one
admitting
off.
dirty secrets to the let's kill anything with fangs crowd.
Dismas turn.
Yeah.
Get in there, boy.
I was totally kidding before. He does it with an equal amount of theatrics to Kate. Dismas bows his head and whispers a prayer, and with a found solemnity, like this, like gray falcon-looking wings, just like, and he bends down and does a whole like hawk, up 15 feet into the air, and yeah, and he's also protected from evil and has DR10 golden acid and dark vision.
Whoa.
It's like eyes light up and shit.
Hell yeah. We'll make you we can make some cool art for that.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
My angel brother. Damn.
Yeah.
We have a
And
hard
I'm
stop at 6 today.
Mr. Dismas,
6:30.
you get cooler and cooler every day.
Yeah, we're going to make some custom art for this Dismas.
Damn, Alfred, I was thinking the same thing about you.
Shit.
Ah, super cool. Now I gotta teach you how to do a fist bump correctly.
Yeah. We could do a mid-air fist bump now.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm dancing with this we do it like side steps, it goes when I go wah to the side, and then I shoot at it.
Hell yeah.
Esto, that's badass. Dismas?
Let's
Cool.
shoot the undead bullet at it.
At this little borb that's biting you. And Kavira, I hate to break it to you, but they are already dead. Whispering Ray done killed them
We'll
a while
see how
back.
much damage. We'll see how much damage this takes.
Poof! A puff of black feathers and shattered fragments of bone is just a little poof in the air in front of you. You don't see a lot of blood or guts. You think it actually was somewhat mummified, innards removed. It was just a skeleton, some muscles, feathers, and those magical eyes.
Hmm.
Oh.
Using a rifle for a 5-foot shot is fucking crazy.
I picture it slams into the back plate of his armor, bounces off of it, and he just leans Ravadra over his shoulder and no looks at.
Oh, hell yeah.
The recoil sends him forward a little bit in the air.
Yeah.
He's like,
hell yeah.
Rex with the wings. It's cool.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, very cool.
Yeah.
I try to bite Gasper. Probably need a 20 to hit you. Yep. Ping! Off that plate. Not even close. Gaspar, you could maybe see it. Oh, Kate and Kavira perception rolls. Or anybody that's flying perception rolls. Kate, you might also pick an elevation if you're flying, or you can stay on the ground if you wish.
Okay, pick an elevation. Get up like 15 feet.
Oh. Help, we see everything.
Not as good as Miss Elvira.
Oh my god, I missed that.
Yeah.
Uh, 30, 38. Kovira, very high. Kovira. You've noticed that for a moment the stomping has stopped.
Oh dear.
And you see the creek bubbling and frothing.
Oh dear.
Over here to the south, and you see reflective bodies of fish floating up to the surface.
Oh.
Dozens of them. And some of them flop out of water. Literally, they just flop out of the water so violently they're on the shore. And others are violently shaking in the water, and the water is just churning.
This is so cursed.
And you see something rising out of the center of the creek, and the creek can't be more than 15 feet across. It's probably 5 or 6 feet deep at the deepest portions of it. And so whatever is in it is rising up out of it, and you see a white-ish, almost porcelain-colored skull that is 4 feet across, rising out of the water. And you see a huge, long bone, bigger than a person, rise up and sort of connect to the base of it. And you realize you're looking at a clavicle. And piece by piece, it forms as it steps up out of the creek right in front of you. And you see electricity crackling around it as the fish writhe and jump away from it. And by the time it's done forming, it's just walking up out of the creek. And it probably is close to 20 feet tall. And it strides up effortlessly up onto the platform here to where all of you see it coming over the hill.
Oh.
And as it gets here, you see electricity just grow and grow behind it. This sort of strange yellow energy.
Protection from energy, electricity.
Crackling out, touching the trees, lighting branches and leaves on fire nearby. The raindrops instantly sizzling into vapor as it touches it. And it turns its head slowly towards you all and disappears into a flash of light, like a giant ball of yellow electricity, and it rips straight through the entire party, reforming again on the other side.
Dear God.
Fucking grande storm
I'll
spirit.
get it next time.
I thought you were gonna say it turns its head towards us.
Oh God.
I think
It turns its head toward us
it's
and goes,
showing that it
come
went
on.
directly through me.
Make sure you talk over the sound effect I spent 20 minutes making, you little fuckers.
We'll
That was
probably
pretty
hear
good,
it
Toby.
again.
That was pretty good.
That was
Yeah, it was
sick.
great.
Oh, you'll hear it again.
Lightning crit Kai is dead.
You'll hear it.
It does not just hit Kai. With this, it strikes Gaspar, Dinvaya. Kate, how high up did you? 15. I get
15.
you too. 15. I get Everybody except Kovira, who's slightly to the side of it. Dinvaya decides to take a natural 1 on that save.
Nice.
Dinvaya, you take 50, and its damage is half electrical, half necromantic, evil, dark energy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you have
What's
shock
the DC?
resistance, it is in the chat. It's 22. You can actually just click the button in the damage yourself, and that
Oh,
will
lovely.
trigger your reflex for you.
Okay, that way I reduce mine by 5.
Okay, I'll give you 5 HP back from your...
You say DC's 22?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't see that anywhere in the...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's still hiding from
No,
you
I
guys.
don't see it either.
It's hiding from you. I'm sorry. I have to fix that.
It often is.
Yeah, it's certain... Somehow Carrion Crown
ouch.
got set on that. Really sorry. Health, experience, token tooltip. It's under core somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. You said, what's the reflex save?
22.
22.
Bad dog. This guy's a bitch.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to fix that. All right.
Artwork's cool, Toby.
Yeah, it is. Dude, you can kind of hear the thunder in his giant footsteps.
11
That's
He-
fucking
cool as fuck.
He zaps through the party, turns, and you hear his thundering footsteps. You can roll knowledge religion, unless you have knowledge arcana, and then you can roll that instead, because it's better.
24.
Very good.
$21 knowledge religion. So
Kovira and Kate, there can only be one creature that this undead was made from the bones of, and it must have been a storm giant. For the rest of you,
boy.
it's a different type of skeleton, but it does start with the base component of a storm giant skeleton, which is what the Western Shudderwood monstrosity is also made from. Which means it will be immune to electrical damage and probably have access to weird spells. And as it turns around to face the party, its yellow glow from its eyes passes over all of you. And it says, where is that ability? Here it is. You hear it say something in a very low voice, and you are all stricken with an incredible sadness and fear, if you can feel such emotion.
Damn it.
Plus
Okay.
4 for being
Good
near
job,
me
Billy.
because Dismas
That was
cast a
badass.
thing on me. Also, that was scary.
this is the actually it does hit Kate. I was about to say this is maybe the first time in the entire campaign that we are positioned in a
Okay.
situation where I hit more people in my aura than
Yep.
than
Yeah.
Gaspar
I didn't mean to
would.
do that, but
That's really funny. No, I think he still hits
Kate is still is it 10 foot?
yes.
Kate is still receiving the benefit, so is Kai. Elfrip and Dismas
Thank
are
you.
on their own, but of course
Okay.
Dismas is immune.
Does that protect
Kate
us from
did, however, oblige me by rolling a
SFC
natural
Alfred
1.
almost drank some courage whiskey before this
So
started.
you guys have +4 to this roll if you unmute Gaspar.
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I'm actually willing to give the +4 to the entire party, but it doesn't matter for Elfrip and Kate. They rolled 2
Why?
piss.
Did I make
I have
it?
received every sort of damage today.
The
What
DC,
Why
do
not?
they get?
what's that? They get
Sorry,
frightened
what?
for 3 rounds.
Oh.
I will fix that on my turn. I am so bullshit now.
Let's go. I've got some pro electricity coming to you guys if and Gaspar, you hit us with some courage.
Ah.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Crit does not confirm, but I pecked Invia for 8.
Damn.
And then
What was the DC on the fear aura?
29.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I'm afeared. I am
Holy
afeared.
shit.
29.
Do I need it?
Oh.
And it's a fear despair mix. And Dismas can tell you this because he doesn't feel afraid of it at all, but he does feel incredibly sad at the fact that this noble, majestic, incredibly powerful, definitely lawful good when it was alive creature. Storm giants are effectively mega paladins. As it turns to you, and all it can say, the only free will it has left is to say, kill me.
Oh, I thought that's what it said. I was hoping I was wrong.
Oblige him.
Yeah. All you can say.
Dismas and Gaspar, you look upon this thing as the worst possible fate for one of your profession.
At least he's got a tweet.
Well, I think the worst possible fate for one of our profession is to answer to me after you went on a scouting trip and missed the Iron Giant.
Oh yeah, you mean the one that knows how to use the earth to hide in it and then crawl back in whenever it needs to?
It
Yeah.
was a pile of bones strewn over 50 feet of creek bed.
No, yeah. I couldn't resist.
Oh no.
Get her.
He's
Get
better
her.
Which means I
roasted.
reserve the right to clap back, ho.
Get her.
Yeah,
And
fair
actually, the thing is she and Elfrip would have
You're one of
discovered
them.
it, except for it didn't discover them. Couldn't see him, sense them. They didn't get close. Like they were too stealthy. Sometimes your stealth is too stealth. Dinvaya, you're close to Gaspar and Kai and Kate. Elfrip and Dismas are 15 feet northeast of you. Kovira is somewhere west of you. If you have See Invisible, you know where she is. If you don't, then you don't. And you're on the ground with two of these little crows pecking you. And from what Dismas did to the first one, you don't think they're all that tough. Quick channel, is that offensive or friendly?
Healing.
Healing. Okay, I'll put that on you right away. Boom. The rest of
Since
you
we
can
also
benefit from that also.
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
I apologize. Did Vaya make a fear save?
Did she?
No, I was not told to.
Oh, sorry. Make a will save, please.
Also,
Just so you guys know, all the bullshit, I don't ask questions. So,
Yeah,
Toby,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you need me to make a save,
Yes,
you've got
sir.
to tell me. I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
fighting through the horse shit.
Fair enough. There was a lot going on when I did that attack.
32, I succeed.
Yes, you do.
Gangster.
Papa.
That's actually a 37 because you're next to Gaspar, who has Dismas Fear Aura.
Do we take the
Kiora.
channel?
Well,
How does that work?
Yeah, it's a positive channel. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
You see an unwavering look on Dinvaya's face as she stares into the soul of this poor creature.
Damn.
How do we help it?
cast Blessing of Fervor.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Blessing of Fervor. Everybody understands how that buff works and has the buffs
Yeah,
on their
motherfucker.
sheet.
How tall is the giant?
Close on 20 foot. Probably taller when it was alive, weirdly.
All right, I get 30 feet
Oh,
up.
that is weird.
30, 40. I'll go 30 feet up.
Okay. You suspect that its range attacks are the like of chain lightning. So there's no outranging it, but you will avoid its melee at...
Chain lightnings are out of rangeable.
Yeah, it's pretty good range on the upper level
30.
evocation spells.
Yeah. It's doable, unless I take, like, the extending fates, but...
Yeah. I mean, he's got that and other rotten things.
Sure. I'm just trying to get out of coned, is what
You
I'm
got
doing.
it. You got it. And his movement spell, where he just teleported through all of you and did lightning damage as he went, that ripped through 100+ feet of forest that is now all burning, but the rain's mostly putting it out. And another bird attacks Gaspar.
You're scratching the paint, chump.
Already doinked Dinvaya for a crit. I try to hit Kate. Yeah, they're not amazing. They're mostly just here to make perception checks.
Hit me with your best shot.
I get a 28 to hit, and Kate deflects it in robo form. And this one rockets in towards Kai. They actually dive in face first at high speed. Absolute, a living bird, a living crow would not do this because it damages them every time they do it. Slams into Kai, hits you exactly for 8. I'll put that on you.
All right.
And then it's your turn.
All right.
And Toby, I
Yes,
took
Al.
the plus AC on this round of Blessing of Fervor.
Smart.
I did not make that save, so what
You
condition do I have
are
on?
frightened, and this is
Okay.
round 1 of your frightened.
What does that do? I can't do
It
anything.
ruins your life. It is terrible.
Okay. All right. So I can't do anything this turn.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, then I do nothing.
Yeah. I killed Dismas with a tiny borb. Nope. I kill... Actually, this one just has to move this round. He's too far away. Frightened, you flee the source of your fear as best you can. You actually have to run past Invia towards the statue.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is not something I think
Mr.
you guys have
Kai,
ever
Mr.
seen.
Kai.
You haven't seen any of your number fail a fear save in a long time. Try to murder Alfred.
Hey, where are you going?
Perfect. Does not hit Alfred's AC.
Uh-oh.
And this one's got to try to hit Gasper. Nope.
I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends.
So how far do I have to run away?
A full move.
Oh, my movement's 60 right now.
Yep.
Okay.
You fly away too for 60. And you provoke an AOO from this Borb.
Great.
Does not hit your incredible AC, and you have to go away from the big guy. Just straight away from him.
Yeah. Okay.
Anywhere towards the statue's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna 5 foot forward. And then, well, it's kind of gonna just unleash the big kahuna by doing a sneak attack with like my impromptu sneak attack with
Excellent.
my Death Sight Scorching Ray using my magic missiles using the buff Blessing of Fervor for the spell. I think in my case, does that mean, just to check with you, does that mean I can either
I think you want the attack one.
Oh, okay. Okay,
in
hold
this
on.
case.
Thank you. No, that's helpful. I wasn't sure
Because
which
you're
one.
within range anyway. That's what the spell
Okay.
one does, right, Josh? It's range.
Correct.
Yeah.
So extra attack.
Yeah. Blessing of Fervor is the best buff in the game for you guys right now.
It's
Just
crazy.
so good.
Okay, hold on. Let me just click all my shit.
Click up.
I'm gonna just see how much I can wall up the dude. Okay, got that. And then hate the spell. So Undead Bane and okay, I think that's it.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Jeebus.
Where? Spell Prism!
Ooh. You get that magic missile back?
Yeah, baby. I don't know if I hit him that much, but
Well, actually, hang on. Is Spell Prism rolling for each shot? Yeah, it has to be on the first shot. It shouldn't be
Oh.
rolling each time for magic missile.
fudgesicles. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, but it did.
Okay, 26 hits for 21. And crit hits. And it's kind of looking to me like you forgot to check sneak attack.
Oh, motherfucker.
You
I thought
wanna
I did.
try
Hold
that
on.
again?
Yeah, let me look at the.
I thought you did too.
Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I got excited.
Roll it
Yeah,
again.
but
Okay.
Sneak attack's more important than a crit. Just re-roll the whole thing.
Okay, sure. Oh, nice. All right. So that means that's way more dice. Oh, I don't like that noise. I don't like it at all.
Huh.
Oh no. Is
Or
anyone?
well, let's see.
Way worse.
Your first shot, 26, 42, 62, 83. Your second shot is an automatic miss, and 33, 32, and 60. So because you rolled piss, you're actually better off the first time. So I'll take
we'll
the
go.
better of these two, because that's how confident I am in my bad guy being awesome.
Jesus. Is there any modifier like that we could consider as if I had checked sneak attack the first time, or no? I don't want to try to like rules anything,
no.
but I'm just curious. Okay, that's fair.
You blasted the shit out of it. You did 80 points of damage,
Yeah.
which is excellent.
We'll take it. Doesn't seem to have swayed you. Oh, and then
while Elfrip's
I'm gonna
doing
move
what
a little
Elfrip does, you can if you as a child attended Grave Charge School for Boys, you may roll knowledge religion for a specific piece of information.
Is Elfrip shaken?
Did Elfrip fail his save?
Natural 20.
He got a
Roll
scared. He has to move
Yeah.
one full move away from the bad guy. That's his turn.
Yeah. I was looking forward to asking you that. Can he move at an angle? Like, can he move upwards and have that count also?
He just runs away. He doesn't think at all.
And this is 3 rounds.
He's just going to
Oh,
run up
can-
towards the statue.
Oh,
Run
can
toward
he not
Mr.
go across
Gaspar.
the stream?
No.
Can I not choose which direction he runs?
No. You have to run just
Why?
straight away from the creature.
But okay.
When you fail a will save, you usually lose control of your character, whether it be mind control, fear, etc. It's probably the most frustrating thing in the game is this sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And Frighten says straight away from the menace, which is northeast of you, so you fly southwest. Straight along that
Okay.
purple lightning bolt line, basically. And that's your turn.
So you just stay within the path of this creature, and nothing else I can do during this turn.
Nope.
50.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Will saves are balls.
Then I pecked and buy it. Natural 1. Ooh. Casper, you got a bunch of people caught in a fear save to the south of you.
Are they the only two who failed?
No, there's
one
3.
else is-
Kate's down here too.
Where's Kate? Oh, Kate also
Just a
feared?
little farther, yeah.
Okay, then I can get them, but I have to be near them, so I won't be next to you. But you go before the giant monster goes, I think. No, you don't. Okay, I gotta go get them. Are you flying 30 feet right now, Dinvaya? Looks like yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I can go and unfear Kai, Elfrip, and Kate, but I'm gonna be kind of leaving you with like 6 crows, and you and Dismas will be alone with the monster for a round.
If you can get I can only get one person removed from fear, so if you can do multiple, go for it.
I can get all of them. I'm going.
Go for it.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Expeditious Retreat is the best spell in the game for people who are full plate. This is 30 feet. Okay. Am I within... Let's see. She's 15 feet off the ground, but so is this cliff, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm within 30 feet of all 3 of these guys?
Yeah, if you get to the edge of the cliff, you are sort of dangling over the edge, but that gets them all within range. That's the hypotenuse.
I
And it
always
works.
see these boomer Facebook memes, and one of my favorites is never ask a woman her age, never ask a man his salary, and never ask Gaspar when he got this spell he's never used. Freedom's Call, once per day. 30-foot aura of freedom makes you immune to confused, grappled, frightened, panicked, paralyzed, pinned, or shaken as long as you are within 30 feet of Gaspar. If at any time you exit that range, you immediately suffer the effects again.
So
you three are still under the effects of the fear spell, but as long as you stay now within 30 feet of Gaspar, you may act normally on your turns.
And when he gets to them as a swift action through Curator, actually, I'll do this for Dinvaya and Dismas before I leave. They get a
Okay.
prayer as a swift action.
Prayer can hit the whole party. It's huge.
Okay,
Thanks,
fuck it.
Casper.
Everybody get prayer.
You pop the prayer while you're running past Kai, and then it hits everybody.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Everybody gets prayer. That's my turn.
Cool. Good turn.
Yay, thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, seeing all these birds that you've affected, I hope that like you just ran by and be like, find Jesus.
Yeah. He's singing God Will Fuck You Up.
A prayer. That should be somebody's hype track in this party. Dismas, I gotta tell you, bud, you're within reach, melee range of a storm giant. He might be dead, but
Yeah, I'm gonna 5 foot back. And
you feel such a powerful and potent radiating source of rage coming from your weapon. She is furious.
Shoot, girl. Let's get him. Flank shot. Haste from Blessing of Fervor. Versus Undead. Backsteel. Bane. Full attack.
In the deepest darkness.
Oh, shit.
Crit confirms. 85.
Well done, best friend, Rovadra.
28. 26. Touch AC. This touch AC is pretty good for a huge fucker, but you hit it. You see Dismas blast out a central chunk of the rib cage, which shatters. It has this strange coating over the bones that flakes like porcelain. Once the bullet pierces it, the magic enchantment making it harder than steel breaks, and it just shatters into a million pieces. So you have giant bone fragments flying in all directions and little strange porcelain covering. Your theory, Dismas and Gaspar, since you saw this thing up close, you guys, what was your knowledge religion checks?
Total of probably close to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
You boys
rolled a nat 20.
You boys remember reading that going beyond just identifying undead, knowing their weaknesses, knowing where they're from and how they're made, is you were trained to judge the craftsmanship of the undead. Even though you hate it and feel emotionally like angry about it, you're supposed to look at it dispassionately and look at it and think about the skill level and the capabilities, the resources it took to create that monster. And this thing is a work of art. Whoever made it is as good at making undead as anything you've ever seen. It is a masterpiece. And its bones are coated in this weird off-white porcelain colored stuff that is then magically hardened and deflects bullets and energy attacks. That's why even for a monstrously huge creature, it still has like a 15 touch AC. But Dismas fills it full of holes, blasts out most of the rib cage, part of the spinal vertebra. It is now extremely damaged. It looks like shit.
Do we want to consider damaging the statue at all? Because if the black petals in that like offering bowl, possibly one of the interpretations was that that's part of like a necromancer ritual.
You think
it might only be like, oh, go ahead, sorry.
Kovira, based on your expertise, this thing was constructed either. You think actually this thing was constructed out of a skeleton dug up relatively recently by the Whispering Ray. So you think it's directly under their control, and so are these Borbs. In fact, Kovira, you looking at them with knowing what you do about Arcana, you worry that maybe the Whispering Way is actually watching you through the crows.
Yeah, the weird eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mom.
I'm on TV.
Oh, Dismas, I think you may have just earned yourself a killing, but I know you earned yourself a raised dead too.
Ooh. Good. That's the thing about death. I picked the. You just gotta pick the right religion. I'm coming, baby.
It's
going to the goth mommy in the sky.
That's right.
It raises its hands up, and you see lightning course up its spine. Even through the broken pieces, you see the plaster in the air just be incinerated by the heat and the power of it now that they're not enchanted anymore. And electricity courses through its upper body, and it lifts. It stands on one leg, raising its other leg up to knee level, and then leans forward towards Dismas and stomps so hard that it shakes the entire hillside you guys are standing on. So first you get this, which goes through Dismas, Dinvaya. Dinvaya, you're flying. Actually,
Dismas is as well.
yeah, you're all flying.
Natural 20. Roll out.
It stomps through the ground, and Kai falls to the ground prone because he's the only one on. I'm so sorry, dude. Whoa! It is like you're standing on this hillside, and it's like the hillside raises up 3 feet suddenly and smacks you in the ass and knocks you backwards. And then you fall backwards onto the ground as the hillside goes back to where it was.
So I take 22 damage from that.
You do. And you are knocked prone and back about 15 feet. You go skidding to the edge of the statue. Actually, probably stops you from going over the side. You grab onto it with one hand as you're nearly flung off the cliff by the violence of this. And as it leans forward with that stomp, it brings its hands together right in front of Dismas, and it just sort of does this pointed fingers together clap, and all of the lightning energy in its body is momentarily released forward. And that will hit every one of you, arcing between targets.
Oh, wow.
Josh, you lost your token?
Yeah, it says I have no token privileges.
You might need to refresh. Your token is still right where it was.
Just did. Refresh twice.
Okay. Yeah, you still have ownership. You're still set to Dinvaya. What the fuck? Let me release.
I can move him.
Yeah, but that's a new fresh hell. Okay, when you come back, I'm going to reassign you to Dinvaya. So Dinvaya, I'll roll your save for you. You need a DC 22 reflex save to take half damage. And the damage is 47 electrical. Dinvaya rolls 19, you take half. And then -5 off the electrical. Okay. Put that back
We have DR3 against evil from Inquisitor bullshit.
Okay.
Does that apply to
sure.
lightning?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone takes 3 less. You're welcome for those 3 hits.
Oh my goodness.
Could matter.
Thanks,
you guys,
Casper.
people have died by 3 hits. Kai, what is going on, buddy?
I'm so sorry.
This round
So
is
I
not a
just
Kai
take
round.
all that- I
yeah,
just take all
all
that damage.
47 electrical.
Okay.
I'll put it on
Sorry,
you.
I was.
There you go. Oh, you can put it on you too.
You
Oh,
only,
shit,
you only
I-
take
oh,
44.
no.
Remember,
No,
you get 3
apply it
hits back.
I put it back.
Oh, okay. Did you remember that, Toby? Can you take that into account?
Take which?
That I take 3 less.
We'll just put 3 more on you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was so.
Kovira, did you make your save?
Shit.
You did, you little shit.
You're not transmitting, Sid.
Only half, right? I may have missed.
Correct.
Got it. All right.
All right, and I was in the bathroom when that hit. I got a 26 on my
You make it.
reflex
You take
save.
half.
All right, how
I'll
much
click
am
it
I
on you.
taking?
Boom, I did it.
Thank you.
It's on
And
you.
give yourself 3 hits back from my special spell.
Thank you.
Does Fovilla have evasion?
No, she only has one level of rogue. It's the
Gimp
downside.
class, please continue.
Wow, Gimp class. I attempt Dinvaya's
Show your
murder,
Gimp.
a murder by crow. Lol, get it?
Murder She Crowed. That doesn't. Murder She Crowed, I guess.
Okay, Josh, let's see if we can fix your character assignment problem.
I'm good. I'm good.
You are not assigned to Dinvaya.
I'm not?
Okay, yeah, it seems fine. Would you do a
Okay.
perception check for me? Since it
I
is
just
your
did
turn.
30. I just did 30 something.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
36.
It's extremely low on HP. Dismas Dismas just shredded it. It has less than, you would say, 50 HP left. And it is 20 feet northeast of you. You are 5 foot out of its incredible reach. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crows around you. 8, 9 crows around you. 10. Offensive little channels. The giant fails. It rolled a 4. Takes full positive damage. It is still on its feet after the first one. Makes it save on the second one, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. Okay.
Fuck them crows too.
Dinvaya at half health and floating above the destroyed hillside. Like the stones are churned up, trees are falling over. There's dust in the air everywhere. The creek is now is clogged now with debris and rocks and earth falling down from that thunderstorm. Dinvaya just regains her composure, turns and faces the thing and double channels, and you see two blinding white flashes from the crown floating above her head, and the giant slowly falls backward, leaning into the hillside. And it almost looks like it sort of sits down and leans its head back on the rock, and it sits still. And the crows are fucking obliterated. You're out of combat.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Is this one? Oh yeah, it's 30 foot red. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The crows have like 12 HP. They're like poopy. And
If one of them grabbed,
even if they
survive.
Even if they fail, even if they make both their saves, they're dead.
Gotcha. I was gonna try and grab a hold of one and speak into the mic if the cult's watching through it. I was gonna grab.
Oh my
it and be
god! Like tap on the glass.
You can grab a little crow head.
We don't know if it's transmitting.
They
though.
burst into little poofs of feathers, and black feathers fall to the ground all around them, and little bits of
pick
bird
up
bones.
crow head.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking right into it. It says, "My name is Lord Silvio Aristier
Oh my
Duristan,
god!
and I am coming for you." He throws it down.
Damn it.
My 19 bluff check. There you go.
I'm coming for you, Culty Wulty.
Walty.
We're gonna find him dead now.
Oh god. Yeah.
Then it will be a success.
You guys win.
Our
That
own
was
personal
wild.
death note.
Hey, big boy.
Did the Tempest Revenant die or just become uninspired by the cult?
It is effectively destroyed.
And doesn't want to hang out.
It does not want to
I
hang
feel
out.
like we should make it a not effectively destroyed, but actually destroyed for its own good.
Give him a burial and whatnot.
I was thinking like a
That
pulverization.
would take an incredible amount of effort.
Stick him in the stroke pit.
Oh my god.
We are
Ride the
in
dinosaur.
I like where our head's at here, but we are in a hot area. We have encountered a perimeter guard, and it was like a 15th level monster.
Yeah.
We need to, while zooted, keep rolling and be ready to pound. Or we need to like full withdraw and swing back into this town from another angle tomorrow. But I think we're probably going to pause here pretty soon.
We are. Now's as good a spot as any, right?
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to make the call to retreat or stay at the moment.
I think in the interest of time, because we're already 24 minutes past the hard cutoff.
Well,
Let's
Tim's
pause
hard
here and
cutoff
then
is
we can-
6:30, so we have 5 minutes. I don't think you guys want to decide this yet.
I mean, it's. Why don't we stay here, and then if we have a clever like strategy next time, we can still decide to come in a different route.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
Yeah, that sounds.
I think
like
we'll
a good
probably
idea.
end up pushing on ahead because we didn't really
Yeah.
use that many spells because half the party got feared and ran away.
Yeah.
And then Dismas did like 200 points of damage in a turn.
I think pushing on is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
what,
some
that
healing
combat
first.
was like 3 rounds? So even if there is anything else in the town, it's had like 3 rounds plus our travel time, so it'll just be 2 super buffed parties. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
God damn.
Mr. Dismas, does Rovadra like snacks or anything? Is there anything we can do to say thank you for that? That was
Well-oiled
pretty
barrel.
What did you say, Dismas?
Said a well-oiled barrel and some,
high quality gun grease.
That's right. Some cotton for the spark.
I put some How to Train Your Dragon stickers on the holster. She seems to like that. It's her favorite movie.
We watched
All right,
together
a barrel of
sometimes.
well oil it is.
Well, you killed one of the things that is that thing about as dangerous as the Thundering Tyrant that we ran from 3 levels ago?
I don't know.
We don't
All right, let's backtrack. Let's find out.
It's that big. The
Let's fight
thundering
that now.
The tyrant that you saw, the thundering tyrant you saw walking through Western Shutterwood, was armored and wielding a 14-foot long greatsword in each hand.
Yeah, and it was made by Adolf fucking Hitler himself instead of his fucking neo-Nazi fanboys who churned out a naked knockoff.
Those rooks were cool, Toby.
Their picture should be in this journal article too.
Yeah, they just look wild. Look at that artwork. Cool.
Part of what's and the sound effects. I'm sorry for crabbing at you guys about the sound effects, but I did put a lot of time into that, and I was excited about it because 11 Labs is getting so good at sound effects that, like, the mid-journey revolution happened for most of us. So we all now see this incredibly unified, beautiful art for good guys, bad guys, everything, right? And Josh is like, fucking dumbass sighties, who cares? But now I can torture Josh with my bullshit too.
It's so good.
The sound effects, like
Sorry.
here's the lightning one. Hang on, let me do it.
Holy shit.
That's pretty decent. That's pretty
Also,
decent.
Hear it.
50
Maybe I'll
again.
refresh. Can't hear anything.
Oh
Can you
no!
play the kill me audio again?
Sure. If you
Just
can make
spooky
another,
scary.
if you can make another fear save.
I'm immune to it for 7 more rounds.
Oh.
That's so sad.
And he didn't even get to do his destruction, which is also really fun.
Did 11 Labs make that?
Yep.
Jesus.
Also, look at that. I was right. It's a 15th level monster. I play this game a lot.
It is very large.
150. Jesus.
There are things you guys are going to tangle with the Whispering Way that you just need to not get hit by them. You're going to have to be really careful.
Would that spell have done negative energy damage?
It is. If you make a fort save, then it does less. It's still pretty awful.
Gotcha. I was gonna say
yeah, if you make a fort save, it does this much.
And is it like half negative energy and fire? I'm asking if Death Ward would help.
10 points. It's the reverse of a healing spell, basically. It doesn't actually say it's negative energy.
Yeah, it says looks like holy or unholy fire.
Yep. So there is no save versus divine damage, typically.
Yeah.
Sort of like force damage. There's not much that protects you. You really just have to make that fort save.
Yeah. But it wouldn't destroy your possessions. So I mean, the important part of
that's
Gaspar
important.
would remain.
Yeah, you could have all this loot. But yeah, it I was waiting for you guys to all be flying because it has at will overland flight. It would just fly up into the sky and pummel the fuck out of you.
That's bullshit.
Oh, man. It is a storm giant, and its slam attacks are pretty good.
Natural 20.
Roll out 20. And then it has what's called Awesome Blow.
You can't be able to get that shit since the 80s.
Yeah, I was thinking of something like that, Josh.
Yeah, the best blow is from the 80s for sure. And that, it rolled a 3, and if it hit, say, Gaspar with that, it would throw him backwards 20 feet. So it just flings you into shit. Silly monster.
It is a cool monster. Speaking of throwing teammates, the buff, the protection, light of protection that I tried to put on everyone's sheet, I cannot put it on Kate or Kai or Elfrip. I don't know why. I was able Dismas put it on himself. I got it on Denvaya. I got it on Kovira, but I can't put it on Kate, Kai, or Elfrip.
We'll
and
get
that
it on
buff
there.
also, it gives +2 AC and +2 CMD.
Very good.
And then we immediately took a negative energy lightning bolt, and I wish I had just said, fuck you guys, I'm casting Death Ward. Because I have to choose. I can't do both.
Well, can't stress enough how possibly rattled or concerned or of note it is to Gaspar and Dismas, who were raised, indoctrinated, you might say, to destroy undead their entire lives, that the person or persons you're facing are just the Michelangelos of creating undead. Some of the things you've seen prior were incredibly skilled, but this thing was stunning. You'd be shocked if they had more than half a dozen of them, but you wouldn't need much more than that. And then whatever else they have is probably equally horrible. So, we have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Dear God.
You guys handled this well. You annihilated it in a couple rounds, survived its opening AoE stuff.
Thank you for coming to save me.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. I didn't want anyone to run off the cliff.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
It would have been like
The death
5d6.
of Kai. Oh.
Jesus.
See,
the death of Kai for sure.
I was prepared to go square up in a melee core kaiju fight and die immediately after blowing my last secret, like a cop that dies the day before retirement. So
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
bracing for it. So thanks. Glad we didn't do that.
You can also see from its attacks that you guys are, from here on out, from 10th and beyond, you're going to be in a realm of creatures that can hit really high armor classes. It can hit 35 by rolling a 12. That's going to become more common. But your C+,
We're going to need more raised deads.
You're ready for it. Well, there's a lot of mitigation things, and now you guys have seen one of them. This is one of the worst things they have. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
This is why Tim and I were talking out of chat that we need to be conscious of our resources and what we have, and I can start crafting you guys items to build around this shit. We haven't spent a lot of time doing that, and we can, and this will help you guys in situations like this. That's what my character is built for.
That's awesome.
So that's why I'm building Gaspar and dismiss their stuff. That'll help their stats. But like, I could theoretically enchant something with Death Ward to mitigate energy drain.
Yeah. You could certainly remember it's cheaper if you make an item like once a day Death Ward, you know, or build that feature into other items for a certain amount of money.
Yeah. And we have spell storing energy stuff, so this is why we were talking. We need to start thinking about this stuff a little bit more.
Can we make custom CPUS badges out of the spell storing metal, and each of them has a death ward once a day in it?
Yes.
Because that's tight as fuck.
I can't imagine a more CPUS item than that. And
Yeah.
you could integrate. You could permanently integrate your badge into your hat. That could be part of that process. The art for these is in.
Damn it! I was just gonna do that for free. Damn it, Tony.
Hell yeah.
How much would that cost? An item of death ward's what? A 4th level spell? You have an item that can cast it once a day.
Oh
How much
yeah.
does that cost? Why'd you move this thing over here?
Because if you'd surrounded it with melee, it would have done this.
What the hell is that?
Whoa.
Electrify its entire body and do AoE electricals around it.
Nice, nice.
I was gonna say no more go nuts. Just use wake up.
Toby?
Yeah.
Can I collect the corpse and use it as magical items?
You
Now
can.
we gotta draw a line somewhere, right?
Yeah, this is a sacred creature.
Is
There-
it worthwhile
whether-
to just like take?
Natural 20. Roll out.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, Toby.
If you could convince your paladin and your Inquisitor of Pharasma to further defile a storm giant's corpse by making something out of it, you would then project a very, very negative image to, say, you call down Sirona and she sees that you are wearing angel skin pants like Dramus did in Hell's Vengeance.
Huh.
They would look unfavorably on that.
Okay, fair to know.
Now, if you do take the time and come back, or I don't know if you try to now, take these remains away from beyond the Whispering Ways reach and dispose of them properly, then you might get something for that. Certainly get some goodwill.
Yeah, I was thinking we should at least consider taking his head in the stroke pit just to reduce the chance the Whispering Way will come find it and just recreate this thing. If nothing else, he seemed like he was in pure misery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what we'd have to do to prevent him being raised or used again, Toby?
Well, they can't raise him again. You guys annihilated his body like it's blasted to bits. They can't raise him again.
Oh.
All you'd really be doing is sort of honoring, giving him a proper funeral, etc.
Okay, cool.
That would be the respectful thing to do, but you really don't have time right now.
Sure.
Everything you know about the Whispering Way says that they watched you dismantle this, and they now know that there is a killer undead destroying squad on their northern border, and they know exactly where you are now. Exactly. So they could be mobilizing the entire town after you.
Oh man.
They could. There will be a reaction, because this was parked on the northern border, maybe to ward off the demon wolves. They didn't know probably, and that you guys were even coming for them until this. Now they do. So you definitely don't have time to fuck with the body. I would suggest.
No, not at all.
Or if you are fucking with the body, then you might just hear this again as you're doing so.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Right.
Okay, so we quit there. We got some stuff to do.
Oh, I was gonna roll some lesser restos.
For what?
Well, because lots of people are hurt.
Oh, that doesn't heal hit points.
Yeah, that heals ability damage.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, I will.
You could do a positive channel if you want
roll
to
that
heal
back.
people.
That's what I meant to do.
There you go. Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
Elfrib.
not a bad tactical choice to have Elfrib use his channels out of combat, so Denbaya can save hers for in, because she typically quick channels. He cannot quick channel.
And do one more.
Thanks, bud.
You got it. Yeah, I'll just do 2 for now and then save up in case we need more at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
You click that healing on me,
Darn.
Toby.
Yes.
Yeah, get Gaspar too.
I might pop a potion while we're doing this.
What are we doing? We're doing restorations?
Do I get
Elfrib did some
I did
positive
a
channeling.
yeah. Are you pausing?
Okay.
And then I get back and put it.
Yay, not dead.
I say we make camp right here.
Let's take a little
This
sneaky
picture,
ahead.
this picture is to match the map. This picture is facing west, so you guys are up here,
Oh.
looking down on Feldgrau from there.
Nice, nice.
And that giant went walking up into the valley. It wasn't far from you, but the crows alerted it. It can travel very quickly.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on in that department. He turned into lightning.
He did. Okay, cool. Let's stop the recording.